to no good right now.
We're actually up to very good. We're up to animal loving activities.
I think this big orange line on the map indicates that I'm not up to much good, actually. If it's what I believe it is.
Oh, I thought. Oh my god! This whole time, I forgot about this. I thought the whole time this was you doing an arrow on Roll20, measuring something. And I was like, damn, she's really measuring that. I forgot. Yeah, she's burning the house down.
I'm big into schematics. I'm a schemer.
If it helps, I can do fireball.
Oh, big.
Counter fire.
Do you think that would help?
When
you don't fight fire with fire, they say, but
that's how you put out forest fires.
But have they seen the Belladonna?
Avery, what the fuck is going on with your PG? I hate you. I hate you.
What's up?
You don't. Why am I seeing Bakugo?
Because that's Ferrum. We've been agreeing that Bakugo is a lot like Ferrum.
True.
There you go.
Remember what Ferrum told Bravv to kill himself? That was kind of fucked up.
Next SPS, what line hero academia
is your character?
You don't have a devil fruit, huh? You can't be a hero with that. Take a swan dive and hope you find a fruit. There's so much. The crazy first episode.
You find the One Piece in your next life.
All right, so let's try. I'll try my best to recap here. So, you guys were rolling luck checks to see when an ally would show up, and a big zombie man appeared, bigger than the other zombies, and followed behind was Angela, a giant crocodile, in pursuit. Ferrum had just used their devil fruit to use a lightning bolt, which is represented by a big orange line on our map, cutting through the battle map. Lightning bolt, at the end of its spell description, says that any non-equipped items or parts of the battle map are lit aflame. So there is a big hole through the house, through the walls, if you guys wanted to sneak through. The last of the jelly guys, the ochre jelly zombie things, is currently fighting Belladonna and is pretty healthy. Bravv just saved a crocodile and put out a fire. Alta and Ferrum are teaming up saving civilians, and there's a couple zombies around. The helper for Angela is currently on the stairs making death saves and got bit. I think that's about it. I am going to start this with Angela's turn, because it is Angela up next. Let me see. I have her stat block. I think it is giant crocodile. I do. Perfect. I'm going to make a bite and a tail attack on this big monster zombie. Okay, let me check the AC. Perfect. Going to make a tail attack first. Just hits. Jesus Christ. Oh no, it has an additional effect. Angela might be OP. Let's see, I'm gonna make a DC 16 saving. 16 seems insane, but okay.
If you nerf her, it's rigged.
Gets knocked prone, okay.
Fair and just.
And going to take a bite with advantage because that's a prone target.
Oh.
And that is...
That's 8?
20 more damage.
Yo, wait, does she crit on a 19?
She does not. She doesn't have gold teeth. She'll have that next time.
Wait, she's gold teeth. What, Roger? Oh my god.
And I'm gonna roll a, I'm gonna roll a strength check to see if it escapes the grapple. And it doesn't. Okay, and really fucked that thing up. Oh my god, she's strong. But this thing is also strong. Let me detract some HP, and next up it is Ferrum. Ferrum. Zombies around you looking weak. You're up on top of the bookshelves. Good positioning. You look and you see a sparking hole in the wall. And further down, you can see really a few rooms in the manor. You can see a little flame start to kick up in a big line. But there's also a lot of pressing things happening around you. What are you doing?
I give it a little cartoonish, and then I continue on with my day. I'll hit this guy twice. Why not?
Okay.
1, 2.
Let me see what this guy's AC is. That probably hits, right? Yeah, these things were really low AC, so it hits. Roll damage for 1.
That's the first one. Second one is that, and with the wraps, there's 5 extra.
It goes down, and I'm going to roll a... Oh, wait, no, I roll on its turn to see if it comes back to life. Yeah, anything else Ferrum is doing movement-wise or anything? It is currently unconscious. Down, shredded apart.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get here, or do I have to, like, go around the stairs?
Are you hiding under the stairs or going above?
If I'm going up.
If you would either have to take the longer way, or you could do an athletics check to try and get up for movement.
I'll do an athletics check, why not?
Okay, just a DC 10.
Where is athletics on this sheet?
Ferrum makes it up the stairs. Very difficult, I know. That's the end of your turn?
Truly. I can't do much else. I'll just chill.
Zombies'
What
turn?
would be the DC on that?
10.
Like, literally had to roll in that one.
Yeah, you would have to get that one. But I was like, I know Ferrum won't fail this, but I'm like, it's still a DC 10, I guess.
The image of Ferrum just like jumping up onto the stairs and the little tail just kind of like wiggling as like they scramble up. And it was more athletic than that, but like on a 10, just imagine it's like a dog that can't quite that's trying to jump up onto a sofa. You know?
Very
And just
strong.
kind of has to like
wiggling.
wriggle the way up.
Okay, let me do a con check for a zombie. The zombie stays dead. A little bit of goop comes out of his chest, and you can see this like little goopy parasite dies. You know it's dead, but you guys hear walking and groaning from further into the manor, where you can't see. It seems like some other zombies may be approaching. Up next, it's wait. There's any other zombie here? Yeah, there is. Haha. Runs forward. Wait, no. Is it gonna hit Alta or is it gonna hit Ferrum? These things are dumb, so I'm going to do a... First off, I'm going to stop rolling for Gold Roger. I'm just going to do a D2. 1 is Alta, 2 is Ferrum. Runs to hit Alta. There we go. Swing on Alta. Oh, crits on Alta. Good thing you have Uncanny Dodge, because this is going to be crazy.
Okay, it's not showing up for me on the roll 20.
I GM rolled it, but
oh, sorry,
I'll roll the
yeah,
damage
I'm sorry.
public.
Yeah, please do. So I can look at it and then say, oh, I'm gonna Uncanny Dodge that one.
You take 4 damage. I'm gonna need
that
you
was
to
a bad
describe what
crit,
the
guys.
Uncanny Dodge of this like half-dead lethargic old man does, where he just slams both fists against you.
The Uncanny Dodge. I don't know. I suppose it goes into her, and then she kind of like deflects it. I suppose so. It aims for like her stomach, but it hits her side. If you have more kind of glasses her side, you know what I mean? She turns whichever way, left or right.
Yeah, it just kind of rolls against you, grazes you a little. It looks very impressive on a not very impressive target. And that's all the zombies. Belladonna's up next.
Okay. I can't remember if I already did this, but did I do like an investigation or nature or whatever kind of check to see what the deal is with these slime creatures?
The Gunky Boys. You
The
didn't.
Gunky
I'd
Boys.
let you do a nature.
Nature?
You can tell it is a parasite that is quite intelligent. It just seems to detect anything that is like warm-blooded, head towards it and take control. It seems quite simple in this form, but once it enters into the body of something, as far as you've been able to observe, it kind of can act with intelligence with some animals, but like with the zombies for the humans, they seem a lot dumber. Like they just kind of fall and take falling damage on purpose or on accident and stuff like that without really being aware of it. And you notice when you're looking that the...
Okay, so...
Mhm.
So these slime things are like inhabiting the people's bodies and that's what's making them zombies?
Yeah, that's you can tell that there's something inserting into them, like a byproduct of these, like the slime thing that's facing you, that is going into bodies and making them zombies. And you can also tell that the zombies that you see down below are. Give me a history check.
Ooh.
Free little history check. You tell nothing about these zombies.
Okay.
They seem foreign to you. You have no idea who any of these people are. You know that they're probably Leechland people, but you don't know anything else about them.
Okay. Am I able to tell that if I can extract... if they're a parasite, if I can extract the parasite out of them, will they, like, be alive, or are they dead?
It seems like some of the zombie people are dead. The crocodiles seem more, like, fresh and, like, are, like, alive while the parasite is controlling them. It seems like if you do non-lethal damage to them...
it's too late for the people.
Yeah, it seems like if you do non-lethal damage to them that you can, like, snip up a parasite as it escapes the body. Like, they're ditching the body whenever they get weak.
Okay. I'm going to, first of all, bonus action healing word, Els.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're in fun range.
So, yeah. God, I can't remember what a healing word is.
I think it's a D4 plus your wisdom.
Okay.
Els isn't actually on the initiative, so I'm gonna just roll initiative for her now as she gets back up. And if she's above you, she'll be on the next turn.
What were her saves like? I don't remember if she rolled any.
She didn't get to roll.
I think she rolled.
Oh, good.
She got bit, so she had 2 fails after going down. But then she didn't
yeah, that's why I thought she was in some dire situation.
Yeah, she would have been. Yeah,
would I also be able to tell if they have any kind of immunity or resistance to poison damage?
I don't think you can tell on this turn. I think you've discerned that's about as much info as you can get from them in one turn.
Okay, I'm gonna test that with a poisonous puff on this thing.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 24 hits.
24 does hit. Very low AC. It seems to take...
That's a...
Yeah.
That's a shit damage roll.
Oh, great. It seems to take about as much damage as you would expect for such a strong puff of poison you're putting in. Like this little perfume holder you've got with perfume bottles, spray of just pure poison into it. It seems to, like, react as if it's, like, touching a hot stove or something where it, like, bubbles a little and it shrieks away from it. It seems to take normal damage. And does Poison Puff have another effect with the poison condition? I don't think so.
I believe so. Creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage or becomes poisoned, but it's 2d12 when I reach 5th level, which I am. So.
Okay, so I need to roll a Constitution save to see if that takes damage at all.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll. Public. Doesn't meet your DC, so it takes the damage. You notice.
My DC is 14.
Even though it's completely, it doesn't rock with the whole poison damage thing at all. It is immune to the poison condition.
Okay.
So it seems like there's like too many mines and parasites invading this one, like, bundle of things that you would really be poisoning one thing at a time. So it's very ineffective, but the damage definitely stays.
Okay. In that case, for my second attack, I'm going to just stab it with my scissors.
If that takes an action, you can't take a second attack in a spell.
Oh, I can't?
Yep. You would have to take 2 normal attacks.
I forgot about that.
That would be your action.
I forgot about that.
Do you want to do your movement?
Yeah. No, because I'll get opportunity attacked, probably.
Okay. That's Belladonna. Up next is Bravv. In the bath with a crocodile right now. But you saved it, it's a friendly crocodile.
Yeah. After breaking through this fucking wall.
Yeah, Superman charging through the wall. You know this thing is like being controlled by a parasite, but I think I did a roll for it, and it's like trying to just kind of keep it to itself and not touch you or anything. So you know it's not going to hurt you.
I don't know if is there anything I really can do to help it? I guess killing the, guys would probably help.
You could discern that if you like knocked it out without doing lethal damage, you could. And it looks quite weak, but other than that, they're kind of just heat of the battle. It's kind of hard to like cure them all.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if if anything, like if it's putting up a fight against it, I think Bravv would be like, yeah, if I knock this thing out, it'll probably get like mind controlled anyways.
Mhm.
So I think I'm just gonna leave the crocodile be, and then I'm gonna head over and attack the guy.
It sees your betrayal and opportunity attacks you. No. Okay. Loisy.
You sit tight, little buddy.
It just growls at you happily. It's got a little bit of a sore head.
Alright. And then... So I've pillaged and plunder. Pillage is the one I most recently got.
Yeah, Plunder is the original one that
Yes,
cuts on
it is.
19.
Yeah, okay. Grand. I may as well just swing into this thing then. So,
Okay.
Here's my first attack. Does a 12
Hits.
hit?
Loisy.
I'll do my second attack. And then
Okay.
here are the damage for that.
You see
Zoom.
it takes damage, but as you slice it, you notice it splits in two. They both look weak,
Slashing them.
but there are now two of them. Yep, it looks like whenever you slice them, they pretty evenly cut and pop in two. So they're weaker than the originals, but they are. Seems like slashing damage. I will say as well, just Bravv could tell by looking at it, if one divides, they can't divide again, kind of thing. So he kind of just popped its second life.
Alright, so
You also
the
would have
first-
killed it on the
the
first hit if
hit?
you want to aim the second hit at another one of these.
Yeah, sure. So,
Okay.
um,
And that
I
kills
guess it,
one of them, whichever one you want.
let's go with the one at the top.
Okay, one on top of the bookshelf is down. The other one just looks weaker and still mounted up on the bookshelf as well.
Yeah, I'll just use my bonus action offhand hit, and then yeah, I'll see how it goes from there. Here is pillage. That's a hit. I'm gonna make this. Do I need to make?
No,
this
it's dead.
damage here, or is it just dead?
Both slimes dead.
Okay.
Bravv comes through the hole in the wall. Belladonna's fighting one and just cuts it. It slices in two, and then slices each individually as well. In like 2 seconds.
All right.
Oh my god.
So what's happening down on the floor? I haven't really been down there much.
I think there's no saving the people, but we might be able to save the alligators.
Well, that's all that really matters, huh? So why is there more sparks down there?
Oh
Like a
no!
giant hole? I thought I got rid of the fire.
Which one of you set my fucking house on fire?
Sorry.
Ferrum chill goes down your spine.
Well, I guess Bravv will run to here.
Speedy boy, okay.
Well, he's fucking fast.
Crocodile's gonna go next. Gonna roll a D3.
Wait, what? Crocodile's here.
Maybe that.
I heard Pluton is in your manor.
They would.
I'm gonna roll a D3. 1 is Bravv, 2 is Els, 3 is Ferrum. See which the crocodile attacks. Goes for Bravv. Crocodile looks at you. It's kind of not really looking in your direction all that much. It's looking quite confused, and it just whips its tail out. Roll publicly. 16
Nice.
hits. 6 slashing damage halved.
Fuck, man. Oh, 3 damage.
Ow. You guys hear some skittering of a crocodile's outside further in the manor, but not coming in to see you just yet. Okay. Don't think there's any more crocodiles to move here, so we're going to cut to the big zombie, big boy. You see, this thing is like a mix of this old-looking human is taking up a little bit of the space that this creature is taking up. The rest of it is this gunk and also like a torn-off half face sitting next to the old man's face. It seems like another face is there, and you can see it in the distance, just sort of murmuring to the old dead man. This lump of goo uses its action to just kind of squeeze down on itself, and out of the goo comes 2 other zombies that look quite different. For the sake of our token, they have little robes on to distinguish them, but they are they look like well-preserved, like a bog body type thing, like a well-preserved corpse. And they look a lot more sane and clear-minded, and they are going to act on its initiative. One of them is going to look at Bravv and is going to cast a spell. Let's see, what do I need you to roll? Roll me a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Why is that?
14, actually.
I thought you said DC 50, and I was like, why am I even rolling?
14.
Because you could get a nat 20.
Here we go. That's a natural 8.
You see this bog body look at Bravv and shoot a bit of gunk from its hand, straight landing between the eyes of Bravv, covering his glasses, and it reaches out and wraps around you, casting the hold person spell on you. Bravv is now paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of his turns, he can make a wisdom saving throw to succeed the spell. This is a concentration spell, so dealing with the person who casted it will end it, or you guys could use your action to give the help action to Bravv. The other one is going to look... Who's it going to look at? Looks down at Alta. Or no, looks at Angela, I think. And is going to cast... Inflict Wounds.
No.
That hits. Angela takes... 21 necrotic damage. That was a good roll. Oh my god, 5, 7, and 9 on the 3d10.
3d10 is crazy.
That is. Am I rolling the damage on that right? That's kind of crazy. Making melee... Oh, it's melee, so I guess I have to go a bit closer, but I'm definitely going to be able to do that. Yeah, 3d10, first level necromancy spell. It's, they have limited usages because they're spells.
First level? God damn.
Yep, that's just the first level. The big zombie uses its action to summon these 2 little ones, and they are going to move on its initiative. They seem quite frail, but long range and more diverse abilities. Alta's up next.
Right. So am I directly in front of like the hole where there's just fire?
Yeah, you can see like a fire kicking up around your feet, but it's not like damaging you or anything. And you can see that it's like quite a small hole. You would have to try and do a check to go for it. It's like a Ferrum-sized hole, I guess.
Miss Donna, your house is on fire again. You said there were people like further into the map, or like there was some enemies approaching. Is there?
Yeah.
Can I hear if they're coming from there or anything?
Yeah, roll me a perception check for free.
Yeah.
You can have a look
Just see if they're
as
going to
well.
use it as like an entry point.
As you look, you see a mad-looking crocodile, little one, scoot by. Doesn't seem to know you guys are there, and you just kind of like narrowly avoid eye contact with it. Running around, it looks like it might be a danger if it ran in here. And way further down into like a bedroom, you see this zombie-looking person with a big hole in their chest, sparking. Got hit by Ferrum's lightning bolt. Was not part of this battle at all. And he's holding this weird, like, I don't know what would it be, like an amethyst type thing, like a big geode-looking thing with a lightning bolt bouncing around in it. Like it's sort of a clear geode that he's holding, and it seems to be bouncing around a lightning bolt. Like it's almost like a DVD screensaver, just bouncing around. But he's just kind of like dead.
I can imagine a lightning bolt is a little bit faster than that.
It's a really slow lightning bolt. Yeah, you see the crocodile nearby, just out in the hallway, and then you see the other zombie that has been killed but may come back to life way down.
Okay. Does anything look like it could fit through this Ferrum-sized hole and use it as like a way to get in?
Potentially a crocodile could probably. I think like anything crocodile-sized or human-sized is going to have to make a roll to get in. But could get in. Alright.
Is there I was going to say, is there anything Ferrum-sized that could block it? Imagine I just take Ferrum and I stick them in there.
Yeah, you
deal with it.
You have a bunch of like books and stuff, and you have like bookshelves around if you want to try and move like a bookshelf or put anything up in it.
Cases and stuff.
What would that take for me in action?
There's probably like a bunch of couches or sofas and shit too.
I'd say you could, if you would do a check on like athletics to try and move it, but that would just be your object interaction for the turn.
Ooh, my athletics is not great, but I'm willing to try. Actually, would that be moving me to do that bookshelf thing? Would I be moving out of range of this guy?
I'm gonna say you're right next to like a bookshelf.
Okay, cool. Then I'll make an attempt. Sure. Athletics.
Yep, you see that like a bit of sparks and like a little bit of fire was trickling up out there. But like there's not many enemies. There's a crocodile that could come in. It could be more crocodiles you can hear. And you plug up the hole. It doesn't seem like anybody's getting in or out from kind of the one weak point of this area.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Then in that case, I've forgotten. How do I make the measure tool? Like, never mind. I figured it out. I remembered.
Right,
anyway, so is it the bottom like mage guy that's got an old person, Bravv?
Yeah, the one further in the back is just the one that cast a damaging spell on Angela.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, the one adjacent to Angela is the one that casted the evil inflict.
Yeah, I think there's no way I can finesse a sneak attack on this guy, but I can get up there. I don't think so.
Unless you give the zombie a really nice compliment and he's now your friend.
That's true. That's why at least the one next to the top one is next to Angela, so I can get it. But alas.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm planning on going for the guy who's whole person on Bravv anyway.
Oh, you're gonna go for him?
Yeah.
Well then, I suppose.
Yeah, more attempts is good too. So needs to make more concentration checks.
Okay, sorry. Okay, well then I'm going to. I think I might bonus action disengage because I think I'd rather deal with these guys than this guy.
Yeah.
So I want to get up this. Well, there's that guy. I want to get up the stairs. I guess I will just end up being next to this crocodile, but like whatever, I guess.
Okay.
Can I suppose I have to throw my flame blade, but that's fine. I can throw it. Can I throw my flame blade at that top guy?
Yep. You use a bit of your flying speed to get up and look over a bookshelf, and you see him. I'm gonna say that one is within range of Angela, so get sneak attack.
Actually, I suppose. Sorry, I do have an extra bonus action. So the girl in front of me, she's awake now, right?
Yep.
She's up. Can I make myself really small and hide behind her?
Yeah, roll me a
or
stealth.
make an attempt to hide behind her. Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check. They are looking in this general direction to fight, and you've got a crocodile next to you, so it's gonna be a tough one.
No, that's okay. It's always worth the try.
Unfortunately, not gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
The crocodile does not see you.
But I might not need it. I might not need it.
You see its tail sweeping around, you just kind of hop over it each time. Doesn't feel you.
Certified flame blade. Okay. I love rogues. They're awesome.
Unfortunately.
I'm guessing an 11 doesn't hit.
Actually, let me check. I don't know if these guys.
I love rogues.
Unfortunately, not. These
Happens.
one of the only things here with a decent AC. Okay, Angela, up next.
Decent in quotations. It'll be 12, I bet.
Yeah, I know. That's how it goes.
That is how it goes. I think Angela is gonna swap targets to the one that just actually hit her, rather than the one that summoned dudes. I'm going to make a teal attack. Oh my god. 17 on the die, Angela. You're crazy. She's so crazy. I love her.
Is the guy still? Oh wait, which one's the second? Oh, the cult fanatic.
Yeah, this dude got knocked prone. This one is now prone.
So are they both prone now?
Yeah, the giant zombie and the little dude are now both prone. And Angela's gonna make a big advantage
Before I
fight.
could have gotten sneak
He's
attack.
Giant zombie's like grappled as well, isn't he?
I'm gonna say to do this, no, she's swapping targets. She's probably ungrappling it. Wait, does that hit? Let me look. Just hits.
Sure. Yeah.
Kills one of the bog people, one of the magical little zombies. And that'll be Angela's turn as she's just sort of biting in and slapping. This bog person is looking over, assessing targets, spots Alta and feels really proud of it, and then gets slapped like a sledgehammer in the back, and head gets straight bitten off, and you see Angela chews it and swallows it. Ferrum up next.
My girl.
She engages in a little bit of, carnivory.
No.
Another word.
This
Decapitation, if you will.
this is the guy doing hold person on Bravv, yeah?
Yes.
I'm gonna do... How do I do this one? Where am I looking? I'm gonna do 2 flying strikes at that guy.
Ooh, okay.
1,
Hits.
2.
Oh, hits. Alright,
Make
do the
Those
damage, then we'll roll
concentration
these.
saves.
Ooh.
Okay, so it is concentration. I believe is a DC 10 con check or half the damage, whatever's higher. So, that's 15. So they're both just going to be DC 10s. Let me roll them publicly.
Gonna get that one.
Succeeds.
Not in that one.
Succeeds. Oh, I love rolling publicly.
Fuck.
I would be like, these people are shit. There's no way they're succeeding this. Yeah, you see they managed to hold their concentration, this like little thin line of goo, keeping focused on Bravv, not withholding anything, and does not go down from that damage. But it looks pretty fucked up. They don't seem a little harder to hit, but they don't seem as healthy as the other ones.
Good.
Okay, and then you're
I'm going to take the mountain stance, I think.
I see. Ferrum's all is all stanced up. Anyone tries to fuck with him. A zombie walks up the stairs, trips really bad, falls on his face. Takes a couple seconds, starts walking again, continues up the stairs, bonks in his face, and then gets up to punch Ferrum.
Who could have seen this coming?
Ferrum has like 5 seconds to see this guy coming towards.
Ferrum is thinking, God, I could have moved, but I'm in this mountain stance, so I kind of have to. It would be awkward if I stopped and walked off now.
Yeah, he's trying so hard, to let him have a shot. 5 bludgeoning damage to Ferrum.
I don't like that damage. I'm getting rid of it.
No, you're taking 1 damage, you fucker.
No, it's 1d10 plus your strength mod, I think, right?
God damn it.
Way too good. Way stupid. 1d10 plus your strength mod. I'm taking nothing, okay?
The zombie sits down on the steps, looking away from you, dejected. He's depressed, this man. Even in death, he can't escape this. He's been a failure his whole life. Time to roll a
If I
constitution.
see this depression, can I roll another history to see if I recognize
He was a famously depressed man.
Yeah.
Awful at walking up
Everybody.
steps. Let's roll. Okay, no. Some other zombies stay dead. And at the start of the initiative order, we see something funky happen.
No.
What was
Get out our
everything
drawing
else?
tool, folks. Because the fire is
the
spreading.
No. No.
One tile in every direction from the line of fire.
Oh no.
We're actually.
Okay.
You fucking lightning bolt.
Oh no. Oh god, which one of these is Belladonna's room?
Belladonna's room is like over here. She's got her own on screen.
Like, I
So,
don't even know
which
what matters,
bedroom did this just go through?
That went for like a guest bedroom,
Okay.
of which you probably have
Did you go to
multiple.
the purple grass room? Oh, fuck.
No, it's downstairs. It's downstairs. Don't let it spread down.
Oh.
Everyone's gonna get high as fuck if you let it go down there. The fumes.
That's our
Belladonna,
advantage
it's your
against
turn.
zombies.
Where were you from, my friend?
Okay, she's gonna bonus action cry. No, I'm gonna favorite
That's your
mark.
reaction. That's your reaction.
Yeah, that's my reaction. My reaction is to cry. I'm gonna favorite mark the guy who has concentration on hold person,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna shoot him twice. So,
Okay. Hits.
okay, I'm gonna roll my damage
Dead.
twice. So it takes. Devin, what?
He's dead.
Okay, then. Oh, hold on. I think it's a bonus action to move.
I think it's your reaction because it doesn't have to
My
be
reaction?
you to kill them. Yeah, to move your.
You used your reaction
Okay.
to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did do that. Sorry.
Then I'll use
You have
my.
to take a longer rest.
I use my
Before you
reaction
could
to
cry
move.
again.
Or you can
If
use
he's
favorite
dead-
mark.
Wait, I've a question. Did the first amount of damage kill him, or
Yeah.
because I was okay? Because I was rolling
Barely.
twice because I've gunslinging. So, can I use my reaction to move my favorite mark to the big zombie and put my second attack into him?
Sure, because it would hit them both.
Yeah.
It would hit anyone here, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna roll twice for gunslinging on that guy. So 15, and it's a D6 for my favorite mark. Wait, I don't have it here. Why do I not have it here? Oh, I have to tick it. It's a D8 for my favorite mark. So he takes 20 damage.
Good damage. You aim in, you see like the center of this body floating in this goo. The mastermind behind the goop get fucked up quite a bit.
The slaughter.
You see that there's like this little floating hand within the goop that looks over and points at Belladonna, and then this kind of half a face, like a quarter of a face, just like half of a nose and half of a mouth, whispers in the ear of this bog person, but you can't hear because it's all jellied up.
Ew. Do I recognize the face?
You don't. It's also really far away for you.
No, it's not. It's not even in my disadvantage range.
Bravv, you're up. You feel all the goop fall off you as you see the source of the goop die. Just a bullet hole for his face.
A fire!
Bravv got paralyzed while he was blinking, so he didn't see anything happen.
Couldn't look down there, so like, you know, I couldn't see. He got like a glimpse, like he thought it was like the chandelier and like the reflection of his sunglasses, but it could have been anything. How strong is this crocodile?
The one you're fighting seems like it hasn't really been hit.
But are they like relatively just like free though?
They look like you could take them out in like a turn worth of attacks if you hit. They wouldn't be a one-hit wonder, you know.
You never know.
Dave sang multiple songs.
What to do? Well, I may as well. I'll make this a reckless attack, and I'm just gonna hit the shit the crocodile with like the hilt of my sword. So like, I'm not gonna try and kill him. Just like bonk his head a few times.
Yep.
I have the reckless attack as well, so I'll put advantage on this. And first attack.
Big hit.
And second attack.
Also a big hit.
I'm
Might just be
going
fucked.
to make, I'll just roll damage first. So that's first one. I'll make the first hit. I think I'll make the. Yeah, I'll make this one a savage use. So I'm gonna re-roll the D8 real fast. D8. So instead of a 3, it is a 6. So that's 11, 14 damage there. Also, no, sorry, not 14. That is 17 because my rage modifier gets doubled.
Damn, not
So
quite
first hit is
dead.
doing-
Almost dying.
That's fine. And then second hit.
You bonk it between the eyes, and its eyes turn dizzy, goes unconscious, and you see at the nape of its neck a little parasite comes out, squirming.
Can I like kill that or?
Yeah, it's a tiny little thing. You can just object interaction squish it. You just hear a little.
just walk on it.
You step on it, it lets out a little noise.
Right, so I guess I'll step past the crocodile. I'm not rude.
You can walk on its corpse. Very polite.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go here then.
Yeah, in range of the big zombie.
Is he still prone?
It hasn't been his turn yet, so yeah, he hasn't got up yet.
Well, regardless, I have advantage. I guess.
Oh yeah, you've already reckless.
I've already reckless, so that's a crit.
Oh. That's
And here is the damage. Oh, I don't know. I'll just roll it. So what? I
14
roll it
damage?
twice, right? So it's what?
Oh yeah, well I think it's included if you hit on if you do the damage for pillage, like you click on the specific attack roll.
I clicked on
check.
pillage though, so it didn't come up with the crit damage. Regardless, isn't it just the same slashing damage twice?
Yeah, the only thing that doesn't get included is the rage and the strength modifier. I think.
So it,
So,
and the strength modifier.
so first, and then another 6 and a 4, so another 10. Does a huge chunk into this thing. Looks pissed off. The bog body looks down at you. You see it's got like these sunken eyes, but seems aware of your presence now that you've slashed in.
Whoa.
It is. It looks like it's speaking to you, but you can't hear it because it's surrounded by goop and it thinks you can hear it. Crocodilo turn. The Crocodilo.
Oh yeah. So I just looked it up. It is just running the attacks damage twice, and you add any relevant modifiers as normal.
Okay. Zombies or crocodiles running around outside, moving around a little bit. Not much happening with them. They've all been eliminated out from the fight. One was down, peacefully having a nice little nap. And I'm noticing that I forgot, or Els did not show up on the initiative because I didn't click her token. Beginner's mistake. So I'll just put it in. I'll put her through a 4 because I think she had a 4. And we'll go down to crocodiles. Crocodiles, not much to do. The big zombie looks down at Bravv, and let's see, what is it gonna do?
Damn, cares more about Bravv than the big fucking crocodile man on it? And all of its little people?
Yeah, it looks down at Bravv.
I've got aura then. Damn.
Bravv does have aura. This is interesting. I don't think this is the right stat block. Let me look it up. It's describing that something happens to you and it does not need to roll to hit, nor do you need to roll a saving throw, nor does it need to roll damage. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. That feels a little unfair. Let me look it up.
Wait, well, it just could do something to me with no previous checks. Damn. GG, I guess.
Oh, no, okay, I understand. So it's, if it hits with something on it, if it hits an attack, an additional effect happens. So it's going to roll some advantage attacks on you because you reckless. And I always forget about that. So it's going to slam you twice. First slam coming down. 18 hits.
Hits.
15 halved. Bludgeoning damage.
It's half to 7, yeah?
Yep.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, both attacks need to hit for this effect to happen, so... Hits, okay.
Ooh.
Damage. Another 7.
Yeah.
And Bravv,
Still standing.
this thing looks at you, this bog monster, and as you notice, it moves its like dead, brown, like decayed skin up. It has these like Reuniclus Pokemon like arms that appear out of the gunk, and it just, as it's hitting you with the slam, a big arm at the back comes and pushes you into the jelly. Which is awful because Bravv has experienced this already today. He ended up inside of a jelly already. So
Oh, not again.
go inside the jelly.
What, does this restrict my movement or some shit again? What was this thing again?
You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe. And every turn you have the ability to make an action to try and escape, and at the end of... Is it at the start of this creature's turn? Yeah, at the start of this creature's turn, it will ask you to make a concentration check or take extra damage. So, restrained, you can't move, and you have disadvantage on everything, I think. That's the end of its turn. It swallows Bravv up. Alta, up next.
Yeah. Alta looks at Bravv. She looks to the fire. She looks at Bravv. She looks at the fire. Does the fire look like it's gonna like? Is the fire just gonna spread more every turn?
It looks like it's gonna continue spreading. Yeah, probably every turn from now on that it's broken out.
Yeah. Okay. What is the bookshelf I put there? Is it like burnt down now?
It's like sealed up the walls so that there's no like inside the wall. There's no issue where anything except the room inside and outside is going to be burning. So it's kind of just separating the two rooms so that.
Okay, but
yeah, you could move it again if you needed to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make a yeah, I think I'm going to make a unwise play.
That's what we'd love to hear.
Don't worry, Miss Donna. I read in a book once that you can get rid of fires by like flapping something to create wind. So I'm just gonna go down there and I'm gonna flap my wings at it, and it's gonna go okay. All go away, okay? And then I'm gonna use the dash action, and I'm gonna start flapping my wings, and she's actually gonna take off and land around near where the bookshelf is. Like, that's what I'm like. Here's that. How far is that? So yeah, she's gonna just go there, continue movement, and as soon as I get there, she's gonna keep flapping her wings, and I'm going to use my once per day pick of Risky Gambit, which I get with my magical item. And I'm going to cast Warding Winds.
Ooh, what's that?
Underneath Alta's flapping wings, a little tornado kicks up around Alta that seems to move along with her.
A tornado.
A non-damaging one.
Okay, this is very important.
It's like a little gust of wind.
It's a
like
strong wind, 20 miles per hour. It's not a tornado.
Some loose papers fly, and that's it. As soon as she lands down, all of the fire around her is extinguished. This
I'm
this
moving
risky
the
gambit,
bookshelf.
this risky gambit we've rolled a couple times, and it's just been like, yeah, all your ranged attacks now have disadvantage, and there's not really any other benefit.
And you're deaf.
Yeah, and you're deaf. But one of the benefits is that all fire around you gets put out. So.
Oh my god.
Pretty clutch. Okay, you're gonna.
So I think there might be like loads of enemies down there, but I'm moving the bookshelf.
Okay. Okay.
So, if I move the bookshelf, how far can I get? So, like, is there a wall here that's... Actually, no, there's a hole the whole way through. It's fair.
Yeah, you have completely unimpeded
Crazy.
movement if you're going in the line.
Okay, so I already moved... So I have 55 feet of movement.
Mhm.
So I think this is a terrible idea. But, Okay, if I enter, like, a new room, can you tell me what I see before I, like, use all my...
Yep.
To, like, before I use all 50... Or actually, I mean, she can go real fast. Flapping her wings. Yeah, you know what? She's running blindly, flapping her wings. Her eyes are closed. I hope this works. I hope this works. And there's, like, a big wind going on as she, like, runs. The fire is disappearing. And eventually, she skids in through... Actually, if I hit an opportunity attack in the way, tell me. Okay.
I don't think any of these things are seeing you coming.
You know what? Fair enough. So, sorry, let me double check that was 55 meters. So, straight diagonal line. So that's 55. Perfect. Yeah, and she lands inside this room here. Sorry, no, right there.
You see, as soon as you go out into the hallway, there is a gator in the hallway that just kind of looks over and he's like, what the fuck is that? And by the time it looks, you're gone. And you see there is a zombie that was killed lying on the floor holding a big rock with lightning bolt in it. Just kind of laying down next to a sofa on the ground. Lightning bolt shaped hole in his chest. And all of the fire in the entire house is gone. With
Success.
one move. Alta just sprints for the entire manor in like 6 seconds, and yeah, the entire place is extinguished. And
yeah, because it's within 10 feet, so I was like, wait, if this gets too big, I'm just cooked.
Yeah, it's definitely time sensitive. Oops.
Okay, there's no one, like, there's no enemies I can see directly around me.
This zombie seems to be like kind of like clinging to life. It's probably on like, you recognize it as being on like 1 HP that it's come to life, and it's just kind of laying on the ground like twitching. It might get up, but it might not. It seems pretty fucked up. You definitely don't think like everyone seems to be out of the way, that it's not gonna like kill someone if you leave it alone.
I kind of want to bonus action dash back because I think that's so funny. But I can't. I don't have enough movement to it, because if I bonus action dash a second time, that gives me like what, an extra 35 feet.
Yeah,
so that won't get me.
Yeah, if you
tragically won't get me back.
Gambit for 1, or was it an action to do?
Yeah. No, because I dashed to get here.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
I went all the way from there. So I dashed. I used my action. I only have a bonus action left, so I can risky gambit. But I wanted to dash back. Okay, yeah. All right, I will. Yeah, I'll risky gambit.
Okay.
In relief, she opens her eyes, and yeah, that would be something.
All right, we open the home, bro. 35. Okay. Please don't be the fireball. That would be so funny, and I would also feel so bad for you. Also, because you're on the other side of the side, so nobody to help you if you get fucked up. Hopery info.
I did say it was unwise.
Open it up. No, it was a very. I think it was
33s. I spontaneously burst into flames. And
okay, well,
that could have happened.
Narrowly avoided that. Risky gambit. 35. You add 5 to your next initiative roll. If you're already in combat, increases your initiative ready by 5 when the next round begins. So yours goes up to 11. And you're going to resort. Go down to Alta. You're now before the big zombie. I think nothing else changes. That could be useful.
What? Big.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that could be useful.
When I get back there, just you wait.
It is now Angela's turn. Going to try and bite. Can't really do much to help Bravv in this situation. Is the size of this entire group that is taken in Bravv, and just kind of is like, I'm just going to try and kill this thing and hope you can get out. starts slashing away at it. It did get up on its turn, so it's not going to be prone anymore. Unless
That doesn't matter.
we tail it.
She's a go.
12, that's a bad roll
This
for
thing has no aura. This has literally negative aura, so it's gonna roll a 14.
It's gonna. Let's see. Is strength? Is it? Yeah. It shouldn't have an advantage, so it fails.
But it's 10.
Goes prone again. This thing is just slipping all over the place. It's just made of goop and it's just kind of slipping and sliding. This body inside of it looks really scared and it's like ice skating for the first time. And Angela's gonna take her bite. She misses.
No!
Can you believe it? She.
Angela, you was right there!
Oh, she has advantage because it's prone.
Aha.
Ah, yes.
Fuck me.
That's more like it.
Another 18. Oh my god, this thing is looking a little weak comparative to
The
how
first
strong it is.
time Angela rolls below a 20, and it doesn't count.
Angela is a raid boss in her own right. The only way I could justify putting this giant fucking monster in here is if I give you guys one as well, so. Els gets up, this traumatized woman who her whole look is ruined. She's dressed like this goth cowboy or cowgirl. Her whole look is ruined by the fact that her head is now the head of an alligator. Just bright green, fucks up the whole look. Pissed off, she takes out this little crossbow that she has that she was going to use in combat, but she got fucked over. And she is going to look at, I'm gonna say, the one grappling Bravv. And is going to use an ability with this crossbow with these free flaming bolts on it.
Uh-oh.
Cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh!
How many did this hit? I think they all hit. Oh my god. They all just barely hit. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Oh,
Big damage.
man.
Not bad, not
Actually,
bad.
good. Decent rolls, honestly.
Lights in, free flaming bolts fly through, and then as they exit the body on the other side, they're extinguished and hit the wall.
Oh.
She was a little worried it would light the house on fire, but it's fine. She she takes her crossbow and she blows the end of it like it's a pistol smoking. And then she uses the rest of her turn to just run away. She hides behind a sofa. Ferrum's up next.
Okay, this guy's still up, yeah?
Yeah, you got a full health zombie looking at you, or not looking at you, looking depressed and looking away from you.
This is my chance. 1, 2.
Hits.
I'll only need 2, surely. And then we get an extra
2 HP left.
Just in case that wasn't enough, you know?
It looks really confident after feeling 2 hits in its back, like a really strong massage, and it gets up to hit you back, and it just, like a delayed hit from your new magic item, it just bursts into flame for a quick second and just falls down on the ground unconscious / dead.
Turns to ashes.
Yeah.
It looks like that Ash baby image. It just looks up and he goes, falls back on his back, and he slowly falls down the stairs.
He's used to
Alright.
doing that, though.
He lived as he died.
There's...
Or other way around.
He's like... Bravv's trapped in goop, right?
He's all the way trapped in goop, yeah.
But like, I can be near him without... It's not like the goop is covering an area, is it?
It's covering it.
The guy is.
Yeah, he is the goop, so he covers that area.
Okay. I'll just like plop down here. And I'll take the mountain stance.
Ferrum walks up to this just giant monster covered in slime and just kind of flexes a little. Sits down.
Wait. No. I've got a bonus action. Hold on. I can also do another thing.
Just imagine you're Bravv and you just see your ally walk up and strike a
Don't
pose.
worry. I'm blinded. I
You're
can't see. I
stuck
can't
in
see. I'm
this
blinded.
Okay. 2 more unarmed strikes. 1, 2,
Oh my god. One of them hits. Flurry of blows, smacking in.
1.
Good damage. Oh my god. Doesn't look like it's gonna survive much
And you
more.
know what?
Bravv, you're feeling a little bit of a ripple. You're in like a jacuzzi now. It starts bubbling and shaking.
We're gonna make it electro damage too. I'm
Okay.
feeling crazy.
Oh god.
Slap punch.
How much damage I taken?
That punch is electric. All it does is it converts the damage type, yeah?
Yeah.
You see... let me just post this feature so you don't think I'm bullshitting. Whenever the shambling mind is subjected to lightning damage, it takes no damage and regains a number of hit points equal to the lightning damage dealt. It heals.
It's somehow worse than Ferrum walking up and posing.
This corpse looks down, and as you hit, it's like, and then it sees a lightning one come down, and it leans into it really desperately, slurps it up, and it seems like it's a little rejuvenated. This has happened to Ferrum twice. Once with like the robots you guys fought. This one is a lot less
My
obvious.
fruit's worthless. And I kick at the floor.
Ferrum adopted the trait of the zombie they killed.
Huh?
Zombies. Concentration save for the one in the room with you. Comes back to life on 1 HP. You just hear a mumbling. It just says, "I will succeed at something in life, Dad." And he gets back up slowly. I'm gonna do an athletics check for it to try and climb the stairs because it's gonna take 2 turns to get to you otherwise. Let's do athletics.
Fails
DC
to fall down
10.
the stairs and dies.
Oh, he makes it. He did succeed something in life. And he's gonna take a slam on Ferrum.
This guy ain't succeeding shit.
That's a miss.
I'm using mountains.
14.
That's not him, is it?
That's not a hit.
It misses again. This poor guy. And the zombie in the room near Alta stays dead. In fact, has like a little lightning jolt hit him and he just kind of drops his precious little rock, fully dead.
Do I get a turn to like try and break out?
You have to use an action on your turn to try and break out, if you're not broken out before then.
No.
So, where the fire would spread, no, there is none. So, Belladonna, you get to go, and you see that your carpet has like a little bit of darkening where the fire was, but absolutely minimal damage. None of the books that got set on fire, none of the artifacts that your family have kept safe for like 40 years.
The amount of relief she has in her body, I think, genuinely like undoes a little bit of rigor mortis that she has. Just the relaxation.
One of your gray hairs turns black.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna shoot the guy, the big guy.
Mm-hmm. You miss. It just kind of grazes through Bravv's hair. Really
Okay,
close
gonna
to
do
a
it
headshot
again.
on Bravv. That's it.
Yeah.
16.
16.
Not quite taken down yet.
Probably would have went
Plus
down if it wasn't for the 9 heal.
8.
Very low, not down. It had a lot of HP, and as I say going low, I mean percentage-wise. Because this is a tough motherfucker. Yeah, still up. You have your bonus action, your movement.
I do have things I can do on my bonus action. I'm gonna move. How much movement? I have 40. So 5, 10, 15.
Why did a Joker
20.
playing card just jump scare me?
What? I didn't see that. 25. Actually, why am I moving? I'm fine here. I have a rifle. Why am I moving? I'm a sniper. I think the only thing I can do on my bonus action is heal, but I'm gonna save that for if anybody goes down. Oh no, I'm gonna go prone, actually, because I don't have disadvantage. Yeah, I don't have disadvantage when I go prone anymore, and attacks on me have disadvantage, I think.
Yeah, ranged attacks have disadvantage. Normal attacks, melee attacks have advantage still.
Okay, well, I can...
Nobody near you.
Nothing's in melee range of me, yeah.
Nothing near you.
And if any do, I can just hop up.
Yeah, you're on a nice, this is just a place you've been plenty of times. You're on a nice, squishy rug on the ground. gun pointed between the railings, the hand railings below the library below. Yeah, is that all you do?
Yes.
Okay. Bravv, you're up. There's not much you can do before you make action, or you can disadvantage attack it, I think. Restrained 5e. The amount of times I add 5e to like Google searches that have nothing to do with D&D. I think I looked up elephant 5e once just because I wanted to like show someone this feature that's on an elephant sometimes, where they like sweat weirdly, and I just came up with 5e stat block.
What?
Okay, so I have disadvantage on dexterity throws, attack rolls against me. I have advantage. I have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes, you can.
I can't move.
You can either use your action to try and
I guess
escape,
you
or
can
you can
reckless attack.
disadvantage attack. Yep.
It's not like we can get more advantage on you.
And I can't like break the cube around me or like, you know, do something to like slash it away.
That would be what you would be doing with your action, essentially, try and get out, or you would be trying to slash it to kill it before, so it releases its grip on you. It appears that it is using its full strength to just kind of squeeze you in.
And what's the roll, or what's the like roll? Yeah, what are we doing to escape?
Let me see.
Strength save or what?
It is a strength save DC 16.
I mean, I have advantage on strength saves.
Yep.
And I have a +7. I mean, fuck it, why not?
Okay. It is your action, so even if you do succeed, you'll have your action go, but you'll have a bonus action to arm strike if you succeed.
Yeah, I mean, well, I just need like an 11. Or, well, no, not 11. I need either a 9 or a 10. At least.
An average roll.
And I got it.
You get a 24. You just pop out within 5 feet of your trees and wherever.
Oof, oof. Oh, wow.
Wills himself out of the goo.
Does not taste like Jello at all.
You hear as you're leaving, it just goes, "Me and you are stuck here forever," and then you pop out. You can only hear when you're inside of it. It only talks to you at the last second, and then you're gone.
Right. I can only use Riptide. I can use Riptide as much as I want, right? Or is that...
It should be once per long rest, but I don't know if I wrote that in.
Yeah, we haven't wrote it in. It's fine. I'll just take a swing with Pillage then.
Okay. You do have advantage.
Alright.
You're no longer restrained.
Oh, yeah. And it's prone. Nice. I don't even need the Reckless.
All right, it is. Oh, yeah, and you can just not reckless. True.
Lovely. Perfect. So, that's a hit.
It's...
And I'm going to make this a Savage Hue. So here's the damage. Roll a d8. It's higher than
This
a 7.
might kill it. Doesn't quite kill it. It's real low, but that definitely
So-
could have.
It's, yeah, well, it's taken 18 damage. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
18.
Barely up. Looks like it's not going to survive anything more than that. Is that all you're doing in your turn? Yep.
Fortunately, yes.
Excellent. A little crocodile. This one's kind of just confused, just kind of roams around the manor. Can be dealt with later. Doesn't really know that there's a full fucking free-for-all going on in here. Alta's up next.
I just realized I did get hit earlier and forgot to, when I uncanny dodged it, and forgot to make a concentration save, so I will probably do that now. 'Cause it's not like I got to hit anything since then.
Oh god, you're so evil for that.
That's just, is that
Malicious.
just con save, yeah?
Yep, con save. It will be a DC 10.
Yeah, we're fine.
Con? Actually, I might have made it harder than it should be. I think it might be DC 8, but either way, passes.
Yeah, and
No, never mind, I'm right. Yay.
I think we're running, to be honest. I probably bonus action dash, to be honest, in this situation.
Yep.
Do you remember where exactly the hole in the wall is?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
there.
it's
You
here.
got it.
Yeah. So that's what, 55 feet or something.
The one crocodile that just barely missed you also hears just frantic running behind it, looks, and she once again barely misses you. Really confused what's going on.
And then we will, I guess. If I go up to like that point if I go up to like near the top of the stairs, would I be able to throw an attack?
I'll say you can
At
see
the...
it.
Yeah. Alright, then I will throw my flame blade, and this time I do get advantage because I got the homies.
The whole squad. Ferrum is even stanced up.
Whole squad is there. Yeah, Ferrum stands up. Roll good, that does. No, right. Flame blade.
That's a hit.
Yippee! There you go.
How does Alta finish off yet another boss? For killing streak?
Okay. So she comes like out of nowhere, still flapping her wings like she's trying to put out fire, even though there's no fire there. And she comes tearing through, and then she kind of jump flies partway upstairs. And then as she's going, she releases her flame blade and throws it at the guy. And then as soon as she throws it, she looks at her hand and realizes, oh, this is fire. You know, we've had enough fire in this house. You know, she starts worrying she's gonna set something on fire, and she has like a moment of pure regret. And then the guy kind of dies.
He dies. Anything else you're doing in your turn?
I think I threw but the flame blade before, so I think I would have had to use a bonus action actually to resummon it probably. So
okay.
I don't have anything I can do.
On the giant zombie's turn, it's gonna make a Constitution save to see if it gets one more turn. It can only, unlike the zombies, it can only do this once. It needs to get a 10.
No aura.
It comes back up, and as it does, you see a very skinny form barely covering this corpse, and this mouth next to it speaking, and you hear it frantically saying, "No, go for the little one. Go for the little one this time. You shouldn't have gone for the big strong one. You're an idiot. You've been dead too long. You can't recognize their strength." Looks down and is going to smack on Ferrum twice with its last turn. That's a miss.
Neither of those hit. Wait, neither of those hit.
Neither of those hit, and then it melts into the ground. The corpse left free as all of the goo is kind of gelled away, and you see just a little blob, like a little bubble of this half mouth just kind of sitting there. It's kind of preserved itself, but it's definitely out of initiative, definitely dead. Elsa's just gonna try and shoot this last 1 HP zombie. I'm gonna roll to see just if she misses, because it's going down either way. She's going to roll a Ray of Frost. She takes out an ice arrow. She hits, and she kills the zombie. See how much damage it would have done. Good job, Els. You see, oh yeah, I won the day. I ended the battle. You guys are out of initiative.
That started on fire. Are the carpets okay? I mean, she's like trying to peek over to see if there's like something else. Like her wings are already flopping, you know, in preparation because she thinks she started another incident.
Belladonna goes over and hugs Alta so tight.
I just realized I never broke concentration on the winds, so as you do that, you are deaf. You like go over to hug Alta, and suddenly it's like
you whisper some very meaningful words that neither of you hear.
Alta thinks you're really mad at her.
I come over and you just hear.
Sounds like
I'm shaking my head.
Oh my god. I was gonna say that she doesn't say anything, she just hugs you really, really tight.
There's panicking.
You guys just
And
see
I guess as you hug her, it kind of gets around to her wings and she stops flapping the wings, and then the wind eases. She's been doing that the whole time.
You guys see Angela slurping up the rest of the slime and eating it.
Angela, don't fucking eat that. You don't know where it's been.
It needs to be destroyed.
I will do it.
Too late.
And I go around.
Slurps up the last one.
Angela, I want to study it.
There's like
Spit
a
it out.
You look over, see there's a little mouth floating in like a blob of some. The rest of it's gone.
I go and get like little glass jars and start collecting samples of fucking everything. I'll make sure I get one from a really old dead zombie. I get one that was inside a crocodile. I get the ones that weren't inside anything that Bravv slashed into. I get some from the fucking cultists. I get everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
So,
Belladonna, where's like the shower? I'm like kind of deep there.
There's one over there, there's one over there, and then there's one over there.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about the crocodile. Hold on, what's the name?
You see a
Like,
standing
walks
crocodile
over there.
taking a bath. Covered in shampoo. Just...
As he walks over there, you just hear like... It's like... He's super goofy.
Crocodile makes room for you in the shower. It seems to have like fought off the parasite on its own for just willpower. Like taking a bath.
You could... God damn, bro has aura.
The first gator to have hockey.
So Evan, did you say that there was like a giant or something down where Alta ran?
A giant?
I don't know. When you were like, when she was looking, you said there was something there, or she passed, or did I make it up?
She saw a gator running wild, and she saw that this zombie dude was holding like a rock that had like.
Okay, I thought for some reason there was some other big menacing guy. I was like, are we just leaving him out there?
I don't think so now.
That's so fine. Grand.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and like check out the rest of the house and make sure that there's no other like hiding zombies or seizuring gators.
Did Alta's dress she got from Belladonna get singed?
No, but it's very like it's wrinkled because of the wind. It's like all turned around you, like kind of like a mermaid's tail.
Untwist it.
Well done. Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Advantage. 21.
You notice, you feel something from your backpack, your back pocket, wherever you're storing your weird little tentacle that you just got way back in Oberyn. You notice it is pulling in a direction and it really wants to touch some of the goo.
I'm not fucking doing that.
The thing seems to just be alive now. Like, this thing was for sure dead and everything. It seems like a living creature that is now smart and it wants to touch the goo. It's just kind of wriggling and looking at that direction.
Yeah, okay, I'm keeping them very fucking separate. I also want to go and get that fucking bird.
Yep, you see the bird is just kind of an explosion of goop at this point.
Okay.
From, I think, where Belladonna shot it.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to look about it?
I'm gonna gather everything. I'm gonna first of all like check the house and see like the deal with all the zombies and all the gators and stuff, and then I'm just going straight to like my study and I'm gonna study all of the different samples.
As you just go around, you see that
have.
a lot of the gators are kind of lined up and are being held down with like leather straps and belts and stuff. And it looks like after the panic has set in, there were a couple of people that worked in like the doctor's, the hospital, I guess, in the Leechlands. And with the panic of battle gone and time to look at each other, they kind of just figured out what the parasite is doing and are slowly removing it from all the crocodiles, just holding them down so they don't hurt themselves. You see that all the other people are celebrating very rowdily compared to, despite what just happened. Just like they seem incredibly happy and are celebrating, clinking wine, everything.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and introduce myself to the new doctors and be like, hello, my name is Belladonna.
It's Belladonna!
Yes, I take it you are the new doctors that have been working here in Bleachlands.
Yeah, it's a miracle what happened today.
It's What do you mean by that?
Well, I thought you've been living here for a while. I thought you would notice that we got really lucky that all the reanimated bodies pretty much were people long dead.
Oh.
I mean, a couple of the
Yes.
gators unfortunately got caught in the crossfire, but we'll mourn them.
It is very sad.
But I mean, it's incredibly lucky that it just kind of went for some people preserved in the bog out there, some people buried even. But
It is true.
you know,
It is very true.
not a single parasite made to make it into any of our living, breathing residents. So everyone's celebrating.
You've seen these parasites before?
No, we just kind of, you guys we hear bullets going off and everything. The rest of all of the little zombie dudes started congregating around there, and we had time to figure it out and hold down a crocodile and kind of understand it.
I see. Could you tell me?
It seems like once they've been defeated, there's this goop that seems to have some strange properties to it. It's kind of like a living matter glue. Like you can hold living things together and kind of stitch up some wounds, it seems like. After the parasites are gone from it, it still keeps those properties, but it doesn't seem to have anything that takes over. It doesn't seem to control anything. We actually used it on some of the crocodiles and it stitched up their wounds, as long as we removed all the parasites from them.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't use it on all of them because we only used the ones with the most severe injuries that would have died otherwise, but we'll be keeping an eye on any side effects.
I greatly appreciate this, and not many people would take in a health situation. I greatly appreciate the channel.
You lagged the fuck out for me, and so did I.
Yeah.
I greatly
See, I never know
appreciate
if
that
it's
you did
me,
this.
so I'm always like,
Yeah.
I figured out it both lagged at the same time. What was Belladonna saying? She was saying that she greatly appreciates that they...
that you are looking after the gators, because most people would only care about the welfare of humans. So I greatly appreciate that you're taking the gators into consideration.
You see one of them around 16 years old, kind of the youngest of them, just kind of goes, well, I mean, whenever I was growing up and I was little, the gators were just kind of things you had to respect and stay away from, but it seems like now they're kind of a little more organized and kind of scarily smart, so I don't know, it feels weird to just neglect them as if they're, dumb animals.
They are very smart.
Yeah, points over at one of them and just gnawing at the carpet, and it's like, they can be smarter, but they're getting there.
Hey. Take it easy, okay?
Okay.
I understand, but some things, you just be careful you say it.
Okay, I'll keep quiet.
But basically, that kind of happened because of Angela. You know who Angela is? The big
yeah.
mother.
The mayor?
Well, she's incredibly intelligent crocodile. She can speak because of me. So, hopefully I hear her assistant now has crocodile devil fruit, so hopefully, things will be a lot easier in regards to human-croc relations.
Oh yeah, we'd heard about that. We're going to use her as a translator.
Yes. What else can you tell me about these parasites? Do you happen to know an origin? maybe?
We couldn't actually tell where they came from. It seems like there was, I don't know, they all shared similar DNA. It seems like they all originated from like, it almost feels like they already had a body they belonged to that didn't match any of the things they attached onto. You know, there would be some variation if it was like 100 different parasites, but it seems like they all were pretty much identical to each other. So whatever it is, we think that they all came from one source.
I see. Okay, thank you for this information. Thank you for looking after the healthcare of the Leechlands people.
You see one person in the background just like is kind of like slowly removing these parasites from this goop and stuff like that for medical use, and notices and just goes, "Oh, Belladonna, before you go, I just want you to get a second look at this for me." And you see that they are showing that these parasites are just like immediately paralyzed in water. I was just dipping them in like a glass of water, and they just immediately.
Bravv is fucking cleaning himself up. He's getting lots of huge goo.
You get nice and cleaned up with some great shampoo. You have the drain ends up clogged, but then it takes a long time to go down, but then it's fine. All the goop. Crocodile gets out. Looks very happy.
Well, I'll have to clean my clothes. I'll just use the hat, basically.
Get your captain's coat all clean. Scrubbed off.
Have to re-wax my sunglasses I got down. They're all
washed
dirty and
off.
shit. I actually can't remember what the last roll on that was. I think it was something like a 16 or an 18. That sounds right to me. But I actually just can't remember what I rolled for my thing before.
Yeah, it was like something that could get you a hit, but
Yeah.
nothing useful to be used against you. Yes, after this, the party is continuing onwards despite everything. Is there anything anyone would like to do in particular?
I get a stapler and I start putting papers over the holes in the walls.
Start doing temporary reconstruction.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like block up the holes as best I can.
You realize some of the carpet might need replaced, but it's you've got plenty of spare fabric, and the people here are used to repairing their clothes, and they can do it. They'll get around to it.
Yeah, I just
when
make
they're
a
done
make a
drinking.
big list of like things that need to be done and the people I need to hire to do it.
They all just like do it for free because there's some crazy shit went down. You notice as you're like cleaning
also
up,
want to-
your fucking tentacle is still just roaring, trying to get away, just pulling at you.
Stop it! I don't care. I'm not getting the
This thing, you guys have been like tidying up and stuff for like half an hour. This thing is just not stopped. It's just like Belladonna on his pocket is just like floating away from her.
I also want to find like there was like a vault or something that had like my family's Viva cards.
Oh yeah. I can't remember. Were you told where it was?
Let me see in my various notes.
I'll say you can come across it while you're
I was
cleaning.
just told it was. Yeah, I was told it was in the library. Is the only thing.
As you're cleaning, you notice where near where Bravv went flying through the wall, there's this very sturdy family portrait, and you notice that the fire only burnt away at the wood frame, and the family portrait survived because of Bravv splashing it all with water. And you notice that there's a little handle in this burnt away frame, and that when pulled, opens it up like a book. This huge portrait.
Oh. Okay, I go through the book and I read it.
Well, it opens like a book, like it opens like a pen,
okay.
sort of. But inside of it, you just see that there are these like little like Polly Pocket kind of things taped into the back of it, and it just has names written on it, and it says Belladonna, and there's a little Viva card pointing towards your location. You see one says Winona.
I have a Viva card.
Yep. You remember
Oh,
you were
yeah.
upset because you were like, my family made one without my permission.
Oh yeah.
You see one that says Winona that is 99% burnt up and it is on fire currently. But what you would know of them is that they don't, like, fire doesn't burn them and they can regrow. It's just they represent like the life force or the current health of a person, and it seems to be dire. You see one for your father, and it is an empty case. So there is no paper for your father. And you see one for Gil that is like perfectly fine. Looks same as yours.
Okay, I take everyone's.
Yeah, yours, Gil's, and your mother's.
How big is mine? And did mine look like it was? You said it can burn and regrow. So does mine look fine, or does mine look?
Yours looks like stained, but it's fine.
Ooh.
And you think it might be because you are back to life, but you're necrotic-y. It didn't grow back normally.
I'm a zombie, kind of.
Yeah. But like if you get really badly injured and you're like 1 HP, it'll shrink down, and then if you heal up later, it'll grow back to what it was before normally. So
when I hold Winona's and Gil's in my hand, do they both try and go in the same direction?
It's such a vast area you're pointing to, it roughly points to the same direction, which is to the west. But you wouldn't know if they were like, they're both somewhat to the west of like the sea you're in.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know until you're closer to one of them that they're near each other or together or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna take mine and I'm gonna rip mine up and give the little pieces to all the party members and explain this piece of paper is it will always point in the direction of me, so it'll always try and float towards me, so if we ever get lost, you will know where to find me. Unfortunately, I don't know how to make them for the rest of us, but it is better than nothing, and I feel like all of you should have some.
Oh, it does? And then he like holds it up and like lets it go.
Very slowly floats to Belladonna.
Okay, we have to test this out a little bit more. Coincidence.
What do you mean?
You know, I could have dropped it and the wind blew it that direction. Stand over there and I'll try it again.
Okay. I go stand in a different direction.
Okay, I'm gonna face away from you. He lets go of it again.
It slowly floats at the same speed as Belladonna.
I'm not entirely sold on this yet, but I'll go along with it for now.
Nice, it's a gift.
Alta, you remember that as you guys were taking that purple grass, you remember that Bravv has one of these in his back pocket that he's kind of forgotten about of Goldie Roger. Point to his current
I feel like
location.
we've had this conversation already, but I don't.
I don't think Bravv has remembered. You just see it like poking out of his back pocket.
Bro, this is your second one of those, right?
Wait, it is?
Yeah, you got one from that guy, didn't you?
I've met a lot of guys in my life, so...
Oh, right.
Oh, but she's the fruity doctor.
There was a guy, you beat him in an arm wrestle, I think? Wait, maybe this doesn't narrow it down.
It doesn't.
Oh, wait a second. You mean the guy on, like, the...
Not Dowdy.
Oh. The other guy on the ship with us? Oh, there's the other guy as well. You gotta give me more descriptors here, I think.
Okay, he had a hat? Lots of pirates have hats, what am I saying? He was... His name was Roger.
How do you know this man?
Oh, I saw him. It was the same vision where you know, Bravv with breasts. It was that one. Remember that? I saw him there.
Oh, the grass.
You saw...
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I think he gave you one of those. I don't really know.
Hold on, let me check my pockets. Like I just like fumble around. Meanwhile, I got like this random napkin that just like sometimes pointed to a different direction for some reason. I
That's
don't know
not-
if
that's
That's probably what it is. I just told you
Oh.
what I just told you what it did.
The rest of you just see it has a small signature that says Roger with a little mustache drawn on it.
Aw.
He also had a mustache. Yeah, now I remember.
Oh, you mean Goldie Roger, right?
I don't know. He
Yeah,
was kind
I-
of cagey about the D part.
Well, he said it, so well, what's his name? Yeah. Well, I guess. To be honest, I have no idea what happened that night. That was a good one. That was a good night.
How do you know if you don't remember? I shouldn't do this to you.
What do you mean? A good night is one that you don't remember.
Don't I win? And no, never mind. I'm not.
So what about it? I just have one of these. Do you think it will tell us where he is?
Yes, that is the point of it. Do you want to see him again?
Oh, that's why you gave us your one, right?
Yes.
Oh, so like now we get to know where you are no matter where you go.
Yes, and if anything ever happens, you will always know where I am.
And we'll know where to find Roger. Or well, I will.
Yes.
So you get the thing that shows you where Belladonna is all the time, and you get the thing that shows you where Roger
we all
is
get
all
a
the
piece of-
time. What does
we
this
all
leave
get
for us?
We're all getting a piece of Belladonna. It's just I have Roger.
I give a piece of paper to everyone, so I give one to Alta and I give one to Ferrum, and I
Oh,
Get-
right.
because you can rip it up into smaller pieces and it still works.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So everybody gets a piece of Belladonna paper, and I keep two aside. I keep two aside. I
I
give
high
one to
five
Angela.
Ferrum.
I give one to
Wait.
Angela as well.
She tucks it in
And-
one of the skulls that's on her dress that she's wearing.
And I
Put them
keep
up.
two aside for Onda and Calico. Whenever
Do you
we need
think
to
if
put
you
those guys
eat
again.
Do you guys think if you eat the paper, you'll know the exact
Don't.
location of that person every time?
No.
You have like an instinctual feeling the way what direction to go.
No, what will happen is that it will go through your body, and I don't actually know if your acid will burn it. I don't think so. I think the whole point of these is that they're supposed to be, the only thing that can damage it is the person dying. So
No
you
wonder
will
these
you
ones
will
are
shit
so
out
bad.
papers. That's what's going to happen.
Well, but if that's only if they're in that direction.
No, that's going to happen no matter what.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know how many times I have to explain this. When I explain something to you, I don't say it as a lie. I don't say it as a maybe. If it is a maybe, I will say maybe. If I don't know, I will say I don't know. But if I tell you this is a fact, it is a fact.
That's what I like about you, Miss Donna. You're so honest.
You never mentioned if you meant it as a kinda, so I'm gonna take it as a kinda.
I don't mean
He's
it
got
as a
you there.
kinda. I don't mean it metaphorically, I don't mean it rhetorically, I don't mean it anything. Poetically, nothing. I say what I mean all the time. I feel like you of all people should understand that when I say something, that's what I mean.
Okay, I'll let you get away with this time.
You're going to make me have an aneurysm.
That black hair goes back to grey.
What? Well, what's next? Is the magic still on fire or what?
What's what?
Is the magic still on fire or what's going on? I didn't exactly see what happened because, well, I kind of got stuck in some goop. And then, well, I was also held for a while. I've been kind of going through the ringer today.
You really did. You do deserve to have a rest. Thank you for taking care of the gator and for whatever that weird thing you did with the water. I thank you. And Alta, I don't know what it was that you did, but thank you.
I just flap my wings really fast. I'm getting really good at doing it. You know, I'm getting a little bit better. Not really flying that much, but they do flap really fast. So I've got that going for me, I guess.
I am going to go to bed. This has been a long bed day.
Is the party still raging?
Yeah, you hear outside of this room, people are still drinking. It's like 1 a.m. now.
Okay, well, Alta's got to go out and like introduce herself to everyone the exact way that like Belladonna told them all to introduce themselves. Even though they probably all know who they are by now because they like saved the house, you still got to go like through the exact.
You just hear, hello, tornado girl. Do a spin for us, tornado girl.
Oh, she's a little spin with her dress, you know.
Oh, very impressive. I seen the tornado. Yes, very nice. Thank you for saving us. You should, well, we don't have much money. I can't give you much. Would you like a glass of wine? That is all we have.
She'll take a glass of wine.
It's probably complimentary from the house.
You get one when you come in. Like, okay, do not spill it. The caretaker Els has a lot of work to do. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of...
Alta slows down. Her wings have been flopping like a dog's tail. You know, so she slows it to not, like, you know, spill over the wine. She's now become really self-conscious that every time she flaps her wings, like a giant gust comes. So she's become a little paranoid.
Like, oh, very good manners. Good job. The Demetral family would be proud of you. Good job.
Thanks.
So are you looking to get into, we're all very drunk and a lot of us are business people. Are you looking to get into finance, buying stocks and such?
Oh, well, I've never tried. But I'm really open to trying new things, especially when other people are around me are doing it and I'm the only one not doing it.
Alright, listen. If you give me 1 million berry, in 1 year, you will get 1 billion berry back.
You should do it.
What I do is I take the money and I climb up this pyramid, and at the top there is a lot of money. And then I come down and I give it back to you, and it's like a lot of money more.
Okay. Well, Miss Donna says she always means exactly what she says. And you're from here, right?
Yes.
Oh
The
no.
Beachlands?
Yes.
Okay, well, if from growing up here, Miss Donna learned to always mean what she says, then
Yes.
you must have learned the same, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, this does sound like a really good deal.
Oh,
Do I even have that much money?
1 million. Maybe.
Oh, I do.
Yes, I also need it for my sick children, so thank you. That will be very useful. But I will still return the money to you, of course.
Oh, right. Just one thing. How are you gonna get the money to me? We travel, you know. I'm actually gonna be like up there by the time you get like 5 billion.
On the roof?
Above the roof, not on the roof.
In
above
the trees? Silly girl.
I guess I could be in the trees, but like higher up.
I do not think we have any very tall tree houses. You're going to have to be more specific with me, young lady.
You know, like the sky, the clouds. I'll be up there.
Oh, hot air balloon, very fancy.
Can you get 5 billion up there?
Let me introduce you to some of my people, my networked people that I talk to and have learned network from. takes you into another room, and there's a bunch of people talking, and they're talking business. They're very fancy. They're all their suits are all kind of untucked, and their ties are loose, and they just kind of are a mess. At the end of this party, some of them have like acid marks from when they were attacked by the gunk.
Hi, I'm Altalune, but some of my friends call me Alta.
Hello, nice to meet you. We are different
heard-
people. We all sound identical.
Oh, that's okay. That happens a lot in these parts, I've heard.
No problem. Good to meet you, Alta. You are a friend of mine. You are a friend of Belladonna. You are a friend of Crocodile. You are a friend of ours.
Oh, that's so nice. So I've heard you know a way to get up to the Sky Islands?
Oh, well, I have a couple of products that I invested in. Have you ever heard of, what do they call it? What do they call it? And snaps his finger, looks over someone else, and an identical looking and sounding person says, it's an absorption geode. Yes, it is the core of one of the Sky Islands, and we have purchased some and are looking to sell. They might be a kind of a hint to get somewhere, but you wouldn't happen to be of the what is this? The Carnival Sky Island? I forget its name.
No, I don't think so.
Let me check my my online banking snail. Print out my statement.
Open up AIB.
Let me open up. Oh damn! Spotify came in. Yes, it is from the circus. No, the roller coaster. No, the theme park Sky Island, Ronua. Is that it? You know that one?
It's a theme park.
Oh yes. Do you know of it? Have you been? They have a theme park up
She
there.
pulls out like her shell that like just says it on it, and then looks at looks at it and looks back and is like,
Oh yes, same spelling.
I guess. Yeah.
Listen, I was not approved to sell tickets to you, but you could buy one of the prisms if you'd like, but I can get you in contact with the buyer.
Buyer?
Or I guess the
Oh,
person who
is
sold
someone-
me these things, there's someone up there who's mining them, and sending them down.
Who are they?
His name is just Bobby Sword. I think that is an
Did you say
alias.
Bobby or Bubby?
Bobby. B-O-B-B-Y.
Oh, I said Bubby.
Bobby
Alright,
Sword.
cool.
He is the captain of the Sky Pirates. He, I don't know why he is a pirate that is running a business, and I can only think that he's stealing the stuff. But yeah, I have he is meeting in this island Nobles Pass. It is actually in the South Blue, so you'll be able to see him if you would like to go see. I met him recently and bought stuff, so perhaps
If he's in the Sky Islands, does that mean he has wings?
No, he actually notably does not have wings.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
He has an airship that he uses to travel to there. That's about it. Yeah, but he sells little like things that I thought the cores of the island is what you needed the island to float, as far as I've read. But apparently they're just mining them, so who knows what that deal is. Yeah, but maybe you could buy tickets to the shows or something from him, because I was not authorized to sell, as I said.
I mean, since I'm like from there, I could probably get in there for free. You know,
or perhaps
probably
family
used to be one
discount.
of the acts.
Oh, Tornado Girl, we could go
So
see you.
how much is the stone?
Well, the stone is not too expensive. Let me look up the price of a similar D&D item. Because it's not too expensive, and then I'm going to open up my translator for berries to gold. Let me. So I do this on my internet banking, you see. So I need to have a look at that.
All the services did go down today, so there was an outage.
They have these big geodes. They have one for 50,000. They have one for 100,000, one for 150,000. They seem to be in greater sizes, and they have little descriptions for what they do. and it is that whenever you are hit by a spell, you can use your reaction to attempt to store that spell for later usage, essentially making a spell scroll. Or you can cast it and store it in there yourself, but they are single use.
Yeah.
And the 50 will let you do to any cantrip. The 100 lets you do level 1 spells, and the 150 allows you to do level 2 or free spells or level 1 spells. So it is like free slots that you can put in.
Okay.
Basically,
but is he willing to sell me the Renua one?
Yeah, these are all from Renua. These are like a unique thing that this island has.
They're all little.
Yep, they're little rocks that come from there.
This is kind of fucked up, actually.
Yeah, they're mining them.
I think she like how many of them are for sale?
I have 4.
Yeah, 4. That's her. Like. No, they're like the British Museum. This is crazy.
Is there a problem? If you do not like them, you cannot buy. It's okay.
No, I'll take them. I'd rather they be with me, to be honest.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's better to have. Maybe is it better to have like petrol from home? Because that's essentially what is happening, right? I don't know. It's up to you.
So
I suppose.
how much am I down then if I get all?
So you would have. There's 2 50,000 ones. There's 100,000 one. There's 150,000 one. So 100,000, 2,000.
350,000?
Yep, 350,000. See this guy stuff it in his pocket and just goes, "Oh, I have made good business. It's my first time working with this person. I'm glad this has paid off."
Also, is there any way Alta would know just looking at it and like know for sure? Oh yeah, this is Renew. Like he's not like fucking with me.
Yeah, give me a history check with advantage. Look in her history. You can tell that this guy's like too drunk to be lying, but you can look to see if you can figure anything out about it if you want.
Sure.
You have a very brief Alta memory, notably not great. You have a brief memory of like Alta has this like feeling that she has to go home and tell her family something, but the details as to why are not very clear. So she thinks back to like seeing a person before she fell from the Sky Island, but the face is all fuzzy and everything. You notice one person who just you didn't really speak to was there, and it was just like this short bearded man, brown hair, who was holding like one of these prisms that was just kind of from recently like mined up ground. So you can tell that it looks identical to one of those. So you don't really remember anything else about it. You don't remember anything about like the person that you were going to warn everyone about or anything, but you remember that the stone very much feels like home. And there was something you would have seen.
I must have fallen during a circus trick gone wrong.
Oh, Tornado Girl was an
acrobat. I must be so worried. I need to go back there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not think that me trying to make money from you would let you discover your past life as an acrobat. Is that good or bad?
It's crazy how these things happen.
It is crazy.
She has advantage on acrobatics. I should have known. She doesn't need its proficiency ability.
I have taken your backstory and turned you into a clown. Ultimate railroading.
Alright, she's probably gonna go run off. Guys, everyone, I used to be in the circus!
Guys all exhausted here.
Probably.
Or here, Alta coming back with an empty glass of wine. Shouting that she used to be in the circus.
Is she gonna be okay?
And I do like a backflip to see if it like feels natural.
It feels pretty natural. Alta's not aware she's a rogue. She feels pretty acrobatic.
Alright, so if Belladonna's sleeping in her room, where are the rest of us sleeping for the night?
Examine.
I'd imagine I'd show everybody like the good guest bedrooms and stuff.
Yeah, you Angela like shoos out some people that are drinking in the guest bedrooms, just kind of sitting there. And you guys have like a shared room that's near Belladonna's room. Each has like little individual single beds and like an ensuite bathroom. Belladonna has this massive mansion to herself. This huge bedroom.
Yeah.
Can I
I'll yeah, go on.
go?
Yeah, Alta this takes a long time to go to sleep because she's like practicing. She finds like little tech decks around, you know, just, you know, real circus activities. She's trying to regain her lost talents, her birthright.
Wait, Fire Emblem.
Shit, 5-11 Ryu.
Fire Emblem, don't fight.
Shut the fuck up.
You guys go to sleep. Have a nice long rest to yourselves. Another day passes ominously. Wake up all long rested, all fully healed.
Oh,
It is a new day. All the hungover people are being escorted out. And the carpets are
Why
already
did these
being
bitches
fixed.
stay the night? What the hell?
They made themselves at home. You guys wake up. What are you doing? Is there anything anyone would like to do before leaving or looking where to go next or anything like that?
I guess I do one last hunt into like my parents' room, my parents' study. Let's see if like I have like a secret basement, a secret attic.
Yeah, give me a well, first give me a different perception check. So give me just a flat perception. Okay, and I'm going to roll just a d20.
Oh, so there is something?
Belladonna, you notice in the middle of the night, trying to leave your pocket, your tentacle tries to roll away. And it's like the glass is like shattered as it's just been smashing away at it. As you were like trancing, it feels like it never gets exhausted. It's just fighting really hard.
Okay,
It's slowly
like
going.
I
but
imagine
you
I
managed to catch
have.
it in time.
You know the way like there's like some collectors, they have these like pins that they use to display like stuffed animals.
Mm-hmm. You like
She
rods that you
just,
put on
like-
to keep it still.
Yeah, she does that to it and hangs it up on the wall.
It just starts angrily vibrating. Okay. Yeah, roll me an investigation to see if there's any other secrets in your house you have not uncovered. You don't
Yeah.
you don't discover all too much. You find that your mother had more of like this old workshop, kind of more like what you have now, with like a centrifuge and all this stuff that is packed up as she swapped job to being more of a person who would archive things and like look after these antiques. But she used to be more of like a biologist type thing, kind of similar to what Belladonna's doing. You don't see anything too much of note there other than finding out about like a part of your parents' profession before she had you. And you find this last bit of gloop hidden away in a corner, a bubble with a mouth in it, half a mouth that came from the giant zombie that is seemingly like living and hiding, just like behind a bookshelf.
Okay, I capture it.
Yeah, you capture it in a little jar. It looks like it's trying to speak to you, but it's kind of like in the gel, so you can't quite hear it.
Okay, can I pull the mouth out of the gel?
You do. It goes kind of like, as the gel's on it, it starts speaking, and it's like, "Oh, I see I've been found. Please return me." And it goes limp after the gel kind of comes off of it.
Okay, I just keep dipping it in and out of the gel.
Keeps dipping it like nachos. It goes, "Yes, you found me. This is a delicate hand that has picked me up. Is that you, Winona?"
What? I imagine it can't hear me, but I give it like a gentle like nudge.
As you're nudging it, it's just like, I'll take that as a yes. Well, please return me to the rest of my body, because, I wanted to keep speaking with you, and it's kind of hard in this way when I can't hear you. Bit of a one-sided relationship we have going on.
The rest of his body is what Angela ate, isn't it?
No, it seemed like a completely different full corpse, like a bog body. And this is just like a perfectly preserved, looks like a living human's mouth. Doesn't belong to any of the zombies you've seen or anything.
Huh. I wonder if I can do like a DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
I don't imagine I have many DNA samples. Actually, no, I'd imagine if she knows what DNA is, she probably has like DNA samples of like most people in the Leechlands, but it would be in the hospital.
Yep, give me a medicine check.
Okay, I'd say I probably have to go to the hospital first in order to check that, so if anybody wants to do anything in the house before then, I'd say do that.
You guys just all kind of just see that it's quite a busy morning, that they're not as hospitable as normal. They're just kind of all the gators and people are cleaning up and hoovering and all these things, but if anyone has anything they would like to talk about, you guys know that Angela has quite a lot of information if there's any areas or like for picking where you'd like to go next. You know that she was clued in a lot of different places, different islands. She knew about Incas and stuff like this. If there's anything anyone would like to run by anyone, or if anyone has anything else to do in the island.
Yeah, I'd imagine we talked to Angela.
Sure. Does Belladonna go to the hospital first?
Sure. That's probably gonna be.
Okay.
Can I pick up Calico while I'm there?
You see Calico just standing in like the fog. Huge muscular body, like almost 7 foot tall now, jacked as fuck. Hybrid saber-tooth form, and you see is just holding a body up above his head and just kind of watching it bleed. Like, you can only kind of see his outline because he's in the fog.
Calico, is that you?
You just hear very excited and Calico was just sounded old and dying all the time, and he's just like, yes, I found him, a straggler. And you just see he's holding a body of a zombie, and he's like snapped its neck and he's watching it die, kind of. And then he just starts doing little pokes of his claws to kill all the parasites as they come out. He's kind of playing like whack-a-mole with it.
Wow, you look very well.
Yes, I feel very well. I feel wide awake. I feel my head is clear, that it's been in as long as I can remember. Are there any other zombies around?
Not that I know of. We were attacked in the manor last night. How long have you been awake?
3 hours probably. I woke up, and then I ran out. I heard shuffling, looked out, zombie-looking guy, killed him. He came back to life, killed him, then he died. And I found another one. I'm watching to see if this one comes back to life, so I can kill him again.
I see.
But thanks, the surgery worked well. I feel perfectly fine, and my left arm looks the same as my right arm. You know, that was a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, you look incredible strength. I have to do something in the hospital real quick, but afterwards, I can take you back to the manor. Have you seen Onda, by the way? He kind of ran off.
No.
I'm a little worried about him. He seems to be a bit of a... I don't think he's much for big crowds and stuff, so...
No, haven't seen him, but I was, stirring, awake, asleep, whatever, during the night, and
yeah, that's fair.
Didn't hear any commotion other than the zombie dude, so I imagine nothing bad happened. And you see the zombie starts waking up again, and he just very excitedly pokes one finger for its forehead. He's like, killed it again. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go and like see if I can get a DNA match with.
Yep,
This
do a
thing.
medicine check.
Yeah.
You don't discern much other than this was just like a some guy that wasn't in the Leechlands, but you find that you have like this kind of old book just of these DNA profiles, and you see it matches a patient of your mother's, who she kind of didn't really know everything about these, like didn't treat this guy because she wasn't a doctor, but she took a DNA sample of him, and she was someone that came to visit.
Okay.
He was someone that came to visit at some point. Took a reading of him, and you can see that this guy worked with they like basic info written on him for like occupation, and it just has this guy as some businessman that lives in the Grand Line, and that your father didn't like. It's specifically written in there, like it has your mother's handwriting detailing all that stuff, and then like your dad has a little note just like fuck this guy.
Okay. I take the little profile that he has and I go back to the manor with Calico.
Okay, Calico comes with you. He's very much like, he's kind of like a dog that has too much energy, where he'll sprint ahead of you, and then he'll wait for you to catch up, and then he'll sprint ahead of you and like wait for you to catch up. Seems like he's going a little too excited with having a body that works for once.
Oh, him and Alta are gonna go crazy at the circus.
Yeah.
He's gonna be jumping for flaming hips. You already know.
I'm excited for Alta to see him, to be honest.
You see, he like when he gets to the front door, he instead digs his claws in and scales up to the balcony on the second floor.
Do not.
Sorry. And then he goes indoors and runs away from you. He just kind of like skitters up the wall, and he comes in and he finds Ferrum. Who? What's Ferrum doing as everyone else is kind of waking up and staring about?
Just, I don't know, bro. Like, in that video where it's like showing my dog places he's never seen before.
We're just looking around the house. Out of nowhere, you just feel a giant hand wrap around your body and lift you into the air, and you look and you see a saber-toothed tiger.
Hello.
Ferrum, hi, how you doing?
Hi, who are you?
It's me, Calico, Mr. Tiber Calico. Ex-captain, now vice-captain.
Oh, Calico, hi.
He just starts flexing.
You're
He
big.
puts you down and he starts flexing. And he's like, I'm feeling good.
Ooh, can I flex back?
Yeah. He points
I match
like
this guy's flex.
he like points at your belly, and he like uses a claw to very gently like part your fur and make it look like you have abs. He's like, oh damn, you're looking lean, super lean, so strong. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You're looking big. What happened to you?
Surgery.
You got surgery to look like that?
I got surgery to look like how I always should have been, I guess. Gives you a very strong high five. It's like, yeah, devil fruit buddies, right? Does anyone else in the crew have a devil fruit? No, I don't remember. I forget. No, just us two.
Don't think so. Devil fruit buddies.
If someone else has one, then we're gonna have to expand the gang. And then if someone else has one,
Who's gonna eat one first?
yeah, if someone has one and there's 3 people, then we need to peer pressure a 4th person to have one, because it's really awkward to have a friend group of 3 people, because sometimes someone
What?
prefers the other person. Yeah, it's a whole thing. You don't even know. Like, you don't even know. You've never even led a crew, so you wouldn't know. But I know. So just trust me. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. I don't want our friendship being ruined. Yeah. Anyway, I'm feeling better. Are you ready to go kill Incus, your friend, your enemy?
What?
Is that our
No. He's not an enemy. He's like a good friend. A good friend.
Okay. Where is he? So we can go give him a hug.
It's been a bit. Where is he? He's like, is he in Noble's Pass?
I don't think you fully know. You could check in with Angela if you want to.
Yeah,
Because
we're
she
gonna,
knows
yeah,
about it.
we're gonna ask Angela.
Look at my notes. uh, he's doing something with the Navy, isn't he? He's doing like a deal somewhere.
Yeah, he met with the Navy. He's in the South Blue somewhere, but I don't think you know specifically where. You've seen that he like
No, I don't know where he is now.
he signed something with like some old man, and he was standing on a step ladder
So, like,
close for a
fucking-
picture.
Yeah, yes, I remember this.
It's like you just remember Angela showed you this picture of him with like this kind of crazy-eyed Rasputin looking old man shaking his hand.
Yeah, it says
Making a
he's. It says he's scheduled to be at Noble's Pass. I may be wrong though.
If he's scheduled to be there, I'm going to go find out what's going on there because I want to know. Because what if we walk in and there's like a scheduled bombing?
What?
Yeah, like what if we walk in there and nobody told us, but like there's a bomb that's going off that day?
Do they do that?
I don't know. Anything's possible in this world,
Oh.
Ferrum. Everything. It's a crazy world.
I'll have to keep my mind. Is there anything else I should expect?
What if Incus has a devil fruit and like can like what if he can like shoot laser beams? That'd be crazy.
Whoa. You're pretty wise, ex-captain.
Yeah, am I? Yeah, I am, yeah.
I'll keep this in mind.
Um,
What about you? What are your plans?
He's just like, I'm just gonna, Bravv, and it just helped me so much. I really expected he was just gonna leave me behind back whenever the ship crashed, but I guess I misjudged him. So I'm gonna make it up to him and just kind of do what he wants me to do and help him like that, you know. But I feel like with his body, I can definitely, I can help more.
Oh, okay. Do you want to find him? I can show you.
Yeah. He just starts sprinting
Okay.
on all fours through the hallways. You know where
wait,
Brav's sleeping and he
wait.
goes in the wrong way.
Other way.
He does a full lap when he comes back to you. Okay, which way?
That way. Good point.
he jumps for Bravv, make an athletics check.
Oh, shit.
Athletics check, sure. That's a 27.
You see Calico burst through, slamming open the door and jumps at you, and you manage to not get knocked into the wall. You manage to push him off. You just see he is a lot taller, a lot stronger looking, and very excitable.
Oh, hey, Calico.
Hey man, how you doing? Just want to let you know that I'm willing to die for you, you know?
Oh. Well, I guess it's good to know.
Yeah, where do you want to go next? Because if you're going to another island, then I'm going to, if you're going to die there, then I'm going to stop that from happening.
Well, I probably won't die.
That's good.
Probably.
That's why you're so strong. Yeah.
What are you up to?
No, nothing. I've just been going around killing zombies, and I was wondering if you wanted like an omelet or something.
An omelet?
Yeah.
Are you the... No, wait, Ferrum cooks for this ship.
Oh yeah, they're doing a like breakfast downstairs. So I was just gonna go grab some if you want some.
Oh, we can go get some breakfast together. So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic. You know, I'm used to feeling so exhausted, so I feel like the gears have shifted up to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna come out of this hybrid form. You know, I think it's better.
Well, can you?
He starts to slowly shift back to his original human self, and he gets halfway, and he just turns back to his hybrid. And he's like, "Yeah, I can. I don't want to do it though."
But wait, that means you could go and be a full saber-toothed tiger, surely.
What? He concentrates really hard, and he does turn into a full saber-toothed tiger, and he can still speak.
Oh
And he
my
goes, "Jump on my back."
Oh, okay.
Outside.
You see, he ignores your pleas, and he sprints with Bravv down the stairs, down the spiral staircase into the kitchen, and like it's like a drive-through where Brav's there, and there's a bunch of omelets.
What omelet do you want? What omelet do you want?
Spanish helmet. Spain is in the Grand Line.
Spanish. How do I tell which one is from Spain?
And just give me one and lie to me and say it's from Spain. It'll taste like it's from Spain.
Oh, let me taste this one first. Kind of gets a Spanish vibe to me.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I taste it.
Have this one.
I can taste it too. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're actually giving it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's from that's Spanish helmet for sure. Thanks. I do owe my life to you. Yeah.
Well, I just got you an omelet.
It means a lot to me.
That much?
More so like saving my life like a good couple times in the past, but like that does definitely add on. Like I won't forget this omelet.
He kind of like tones that out and thinks to himself, I should give people more food more often.
Omelet equals mind control. We're gonna get against the BBEG. Brav's gonna pull out his secret omelet, toss it in his mouth.
Like an Undertale.
Right, so before we do leave this island, we probably have to gather up everybody and like see if we're prepared. I don't even know where we're going next. We got your stuff sorted out.
There's a couple places. I decided to have a look for. There's a big tournament going on. You know that island? There's a karate island. They're gonna have a tournament on for devil fruits, and you could pick what devil fruit. Like they would show you a picture of free devil fruits, and you pick which one, and then that one would be delivered there, and the winner would get it. You know that island? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Oh yeah, they actually lit that island on fire. It's gone.
Oh. Well, we should check it out at the very least. It might be there still.
Okay, yeah. Well, you see, I didn't get to the second page of the newspaper. Just looks onto this newspaper, flicks it. He says, the government is hosting an event where they're giving the devil fruits to the poor and the Nobles Pass, that area. Or Saints Pass? I forget.
I'm not broke.
That's... Yeah, I can give you... You can give me your money, and then you'll be broke. I'll give them to you.
Oh, that's true.
You see, as you're in the line in the omelet talking about this, Angela pipes in and goes, "Oh, actually, that is more about royals and nobles and like important people that govern like islands can get invited to go and take part in the free-for-all tournament, and the winner will get a devil fruit, I think."
So,
but also
if I
entry
just
to the Grand
prove
Line.
my wealth, I classify as a noble and get entered into the tournament.
Well, if you proved that you had a family line of nobles, or anything similar.
Does owning a store count?
I don't think so. Wait, will it? I don't think. No, I don't think it counts. I did get an invitation though. Do you want to just take mine?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, one of you people will have to pretend to be Angela Demetral. They don't know I'm a crocodile, but also I've never shown my face in public. Just give this and, like, I don't know, forge an ID or something.
Oh, well, surely then we make it be Belladonna, because, like, you two, have you talked to these people?
Yes, I've talked to them over the phone.
Oh, yeah, so you two should sound the most similar.
Oh,
and,
yes,
like,
I guess that
you
makes
look
sense.
you guys look like sisters.
She blushes and, like, fixes her seaweed hair that she's got in her bag. She's like, "Oh, step, you do not really mean that."
No, I see a lot of her qualities in you.
Bravv, you are a very nice man. If you ever want to come back here, even if it's without your crew, you will have my blessing. We will always have a bed for you. You're a very nice man.
Oh. Cool.
No
I'm
problem.
not sure if I'll be coming back without my crew though, because like we're like sailing together.
Oh yes. Oh, feel free to bring them.
I'll leave the option open anyways.
Yes. There's a couple places nearby. I guess there is the Sorbet Kingdom. That has well, not too much going on. I suppose they sell the wine. They have a new king that just got installed. Then there's also an island called Nulkin, which pretty much all it is a casino.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, there's a couple of fun options. I'll leave it to you. I think, Captain, you can figure out where you want to go.
Yeah.
You guys have a navigator? I forgot to ask.
Oh yeah, Alta knows like where we're going most of the time.
Oh, great.
I
was
think
going
so,
to.
anyways. I never really
Alta
questioned
can
her.
come in, I suppose. I don't think she's been here, but she can come
Alta
in.
comes in when you hear just a mention of navigator when you're walking by. Oh, you're a navigator.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh my god! You look so happy!
You see, he turns into excitement. He turns back into a full Sabretooth again.
Did your dad write to you saying he loved you? I've been trying to get him to do that.
Oh no. He's not. I don't know if you remember. There's this really funny thing, and he just kind of like tries to brush you out of into like a hallway for like a second. So Bravv can hear. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. Bravv's new cool sword that he's got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember. There's this funny little thing that happened in the last island where Bravv was like, if I beat you in a fight to the Davy Jones guy, if I lose, I'll give you Calico and his dad. So that was kind of funny that he's betting my life, and he's also betting the.
Oh, true.
My dad might be dead.
He
but,
did say that.
but if he wins, he's gonna get a really cool sword.
Yeah, dead or alive. Remember?
Oh, that's true. So yeah, I don't know. My dad might be dead, but either way, he might be like very dead. Yeah. Because like, what if we run into this guy and he kills us? That'd be bad. But yeah. Anyway, I'm very excited. I just had a number. You want to come in and talk to the rest of them?
Sure.
Yeah. No, my dad has not messaged me back at anything. So.
He hasn't talked to me either. So this time, I don't think it's personal.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, isn't like your dad on an island somewhere, and we think we last heard about that island being like blown up or something.
Yeah. I don't know if he survived or not. All I know is that whenever you want to fight the Davy Jones guy, you gotta have me and my dad need to be nearby.
No, not necessarily.
No, really? How do you talk to him again?
Well, if I don't talk to him again, I get to keep the swords.
Oh, that's cool. Hopefully he does not come in my sleep or anything. But otherwise it'll be really cool.
Well,
You gotta keep your sword.
I don't think he like made a bet with me, or so like he kind of has to deal with me first, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool.
So I don't think he didn't seem that strong, to be honest. And I have both of his weapons, so.
Yeah, like, is he
I don't
gonna
know what
punch
he's
you? What's
gonna
gonna
do.
happen?
Oh, what if he got like a mean right hook though?
Oh no, you have a meaner one.
Oh, you're right.
He's just hyping Bravv up like hell.
Yeah, so we should check on your dad and all, but I also want to go to this place, Noble's Pass, as well. There's some guy there who's been to my island, the circus, and since it's Noble's Pass and there's a lot of nobles there, I'd probably be friends with a lot of the people there anyway. So.
Alda, are you sure? I don't think you're in the circus.
Excuse me. I think I'd know if I was in the circus.
No, you see, I think I'd know if you were in the circus or not.
No. I think I'd know if I was in the circus.
Okay, so, do you know what your parents looked like?
Well, I think they were in the circus.
Because they did not resemble a clown at all.
There's different kind of circuses. Up there, they probably do circuses differently, culture gap and all. I mean, I'm sure I can find a book about it or something.
I don't think that's
She
right
found
at
in the
all.
library a book on Sky Islands here, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
It's very
Yeah, she flicks through it for any mention of the circus.
The one thing they mentioned is like Sky Island people have like unique haircuts, and also they have wings, but the wings don't work. What's up with that? Don't have all that much info, and they definitely don't mention the circus.
She's like looking at the lines that have nothing to do with circuses, and she's like, yes.
You see that a little
Very
kid has
circusy.
checked out this book at some point and drew like a little red nose on one of the Sky Island people. But it has nothing to do with
Convinced
anything.
it's a clue.
I mean, like, I think the only like clown-like behavior was like what I was doing in your past. Right?
See? It's because it was in our blood.
No, well, that was me. So maybe I'm a clown.
You're from the circus?
Could be, I guess.
We could be like a double act.
Alta has cilia in her veins.
I still don't think you're from the circus, though.
Turns away. Like he directly like puts her back and like tries to talk to everyone else.
So like
Anyway,
that
so-
purple grass thing I have here. Do I still have
Look,
purple grass?
Bravv has a
Yeah, you have another
tendency to
dose of it.
say
Didn't
things
you like
I
OD on it, bro?
I take another whiff, just another like chop
I'm
on
just
it.
like talking
yeah.
loudly over him the whole time.
Bravv has a tendency to say I don't think so to things that are 100% facts, so I would not take this to heart.
Thank you,
Belladonna,
Miss Donna.
are you calling her a clown?
You don't
But if
have
she-
to be a clown to be in the circus.
How many
But
circuses
if I
have
wasn't
you
a
been
clown,
to,
that would be
Bravv?
fine too.
What?
How many circuses have you been to? There's acrobats, there's animal handlers, there's
Lions.
performers. They're not all clowns.
Mhm.
There's, sometimes,
A lot of clowns.
sometimes, but not all of them.
A lot of the time there's clowns.
I'll
She's
go
quite
runs
nimble, you
against
know. She's
Ferrum.
probably. She was probably one of the acrobats or something. That's what I would
Right?
assume.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
do
I
a
saw her
backflip.
pass.
It's a very impressive backflip.
Could a clown do this? Backflips.
Like, I saw her. Well, I saw us, because, like, I was her, get dropped off the Sky Island, and it was like, no circus.
Okay, and I
no,
saw
like,
you with breasts sweeping over this. It doesn't mean anything necessarily.
Well, no, because, yeah, but, like, I thought the breast thing was similar to me, like, going to go home and, like, I don't know, got, like, a pack of peanuts or something.
Peanuts. Peanuts like they feed the animals in the circus.
So that makes so much sense.
It's all coming together.
I don't know how I didn't see it sooner.
Anyway,
Definitely not
when
a
I
part
was
of the circus.
growing... Anyway, when I was growing up, a lot of the kids there in the orphanage, the nobles came, and then they adopted the kids and took them on holidays. And well, I think it was first like it was a trial run, like they go on holidays, but I don't think any of them ever came back. So I guess they all got adopted. So I'd say, well, if we go to Nobles Pass, I can see a lot of like my old, I don't know, my old friends, I guess.
Would you recognize
It's
it?
kind of exciting.
It has been, like, how many years since you last seen them?
I mean,
Was
it depends from person to person. I mean, I've
Was
been
it
gone from
all the
orphanage for,
same?
like 4 years.
Was it all the same, like family of nobles, or was it all different
I-
nobles?
I don't know. Was it ever? I don't
All
think so.
different.
Was it?
Type of people.
Yeah. No.
Was it
It was all
only-
different families.
Was it only nobles who ever adopted you guys?
I don't know. They all looked pretty fancy,
Okay.
and they used to come to like they used to have like all these sports days and things, you know, and they'd come, and then they'd watch, and then you know they'd take a kid on holidays. It wasn't always the one who won. Sometimes I won, and I still didn't get to go, but that's fine. They knew my calling was for the circus and not sports day.
It is said that no circus performers came to your orphanage.
It's okay because I think it would have distracted me anyway from my real purpose, which is I need to get home to my family. I think pretty urgently. I have to tell them something possibly related to being the circus, possibly unrelated, but I know it's really important.
Do you remember what it is?
I dream about it every night, Fair.
What is it?
Anyways, where are we going exactly now?
Well, there's a lot of reasons to go to a lot of places. Like
Mhm.
Noble Pass for like the stuff that is definitely not related to a circus. And like that tournament and stuff. A devil fruit would be like kind of cool to get. And then we have the stuff with Calico's dad that we probably at some point should check up on. Actually, do we know if that island's still surrounded by like navy?
You know, that place has kind of just been like, not like wiped out, but like the Navy have like come and done their investigation, and like the place is kind of destroyed. You don't know if like his dad like got away or anything.
So, as the navigator of where's closest if we were going to out of the areas of interest if we wanted to?
So the closest place is right next to you guys is the Sorbet Kingdom. Then nearest the Grand Line is Noble's Pass, but not necessarily like you don't have to go to the Grand Line to get there. It's just near there. Calico Outpost is also, it's probably the farthest away. The nearest would be Sorbet Kingdom. It's a neighboring island, and then Noble's Pass would be like a 2-day journey, maybe. They're not too insane, and then Calico Outpost would be like a 3-day journey.
Alright, she unfurls the maps. So this here's the closest if we wanted to go, but maybe we want to go somewhere else instead. I don't know. Are we in? Are you guys in a rush? I'm kind of in a rush, but are you guys in a rush?
I don't know. I could really go anywhere. Maybe there's like a chance to see. There's a lot of stuff happening at Noble's Pass, I feel like. So.
You guys also know that Noble's Pass out of these ones is the only one that has like an actual like event that's going to happen at a certain time on it.
Was Karate Island not happening at that?
It was that island. I think I said wrong, but like it essentially that island just got like torched and raided, and you don't really know what happened to it. But you know that like in the newspaper.
Oh, sorry, it had
with Angela. Yeah, it had them, and what essentially was happening was that they had like a person nearby that had to hold on to these free devil fruits, and you would look at a picture and pick which one you want, and they would deliver it there. But this whole place got raided. All free devil fruits were stolen, and now that there is a competition happening in Noble's Pass instead, and all free devil fruits are going to be there instead of just picking one.
Nice.
So this place is just being torched, and it's like for a nobles / like government officials, nobles type thing that people are invited to. You know that Incus is going there, and
all things seem to point to Noble's Pass.
How's Belladonna's wine supply doing? Imagine we just do a drive-by, pick wine and go.
I mean,
it's on the way.
You suggested it is on the way.
Very nice.
I've been saving up.
Go for the drive-thru.
Miss Donna, are you alright? You look kind of. You look like you want to say something.
You know, we have more pressing matters, I guess.
Okay, well, I was going to suggest we like go around the coast, and if there's like some wine for you can pick it up. But I agree, we are in a bit of a rush, so we can take this more direct route where we skip by it completely and go straight to the Noble's Pass.
She's very good at keeping her composure, and she's like, "Yes, that is probably for the best."
All right, fair. What do you think?
Hold on. Oh, there we go. You don't notice a thing.
A nat 20. That wine wasn't all that.
Nat 20 for.
Well, I mean, I guess if we don't need to pick up any wine, we can go straight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
We're talking about fruity doctors and going straight now. Come on, guys.
I mean, we can take like a
Really?
more
Yeah.
bendy path, but that risks us going up to like the peaks.
I mean, we could just head straight to Noble's Pass, skip getting the wine, and I don't know. We have to forge like some ID, I guess. Is anyone good at forging ID? Does anyone know a guy that's good at forging IDs?
I'm sorry, it wasn't really a skill that was taught in the circus.
I can try, I guess, like, but
Well,
do I know
do you have
anybody
your own
who's good
ID? I guess that could work, but like you just have to scratch it out and put Angela's name.
I have to put it out and put Angela's name?
Yeah, so like she has an invitation to like the tournament with the devil fruit.
Angela, you've been moving up in the days.
I am mayor.
You've not been.
You invited every mayor in the
Yes,
South
indeed.
Pole.
You've gotten many privileges, haven't you?
Yes, but I can't go because they will discover I'm a fucking alligator.
Ugh, that's
And then,
always the way.
and then my mayorship is over.
Ugh,
Yes, that's why you're
discrimination.
going in her place.
I see, because I have Leechland's accent. That makes sense. And also, I'm
Yeah,
very
you
illegal.
two look the most similar.
Yeah?
Angela blushes again.
Stop flirting with my fucking sister.
Huh?
No, that is not what's happening. Oh.
Yeah, I guess we can try and find ID. I doubt there needs to be a photograph. Would it?
Well, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they don't know what she looks like, right? So anything should be fine. It's just the name. And the accent, obviously.
Yeah, but I would still need to get the photograph of myself, which I have a lot of oil paintings of myself, but not of
They don't take oil
right now.
paintings?
I don't think so.
See, Calico takes out a transponder
And
stone
all
and
of-
snaps
all
a
of
quick
my
picture of
Nobles
Belladonna.
love oil paintings.
No, all of my oil paintings are all from when I was much younger anyway, so they would not be useful.
Oh, well, I don't think you look much different from them.
Dear little sweetheart.
Calico's surprise attack takes a picture of Belladonna. She's not looking.
It looks elegant.
Calico, let me see.
Yeah, you look at the picture, he like shakes it out, it's like a Polaroid, and Belladonna is like doing like a Vogue pose. She's got both hands behind her hair, like scrunching up her hair.
She was ready for that? Hold on. I feel like the conversation's still going on and she's not paying attention. He takes a photo as well.
You guys just see a quick blip on Belladonna's posture as she instinctively poses for a photo.
Rolls.
What?
Is that performance? That's the Nat 20 performance coming in.
Her not 20 performance keeps going.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think there's a fire. Snap.
See, she's like fanning herself.
What?
Fancy spider.
I need to make
web
this clear.
web.
Nobody who is looking at her sees her do this pose. It just comes across the photo.
You see Calico looks at the picture and is like, wow, she's a very specific devil for it seems.
I don't have a devil fruit. I'm
The
just
pose
beautiful.
for it.
Oh, that would actually be perfect.
There's just one thing, Miss Donna. Wasn't there like a poster with your face on it?
Oh,
Did they care?
that was a few years ago, so probably not.
Ferrum could be Angela.
And my family, yes, we are, what?
I just put it out there. Ferrum could be Angela. If like the body post was an issue. Oh fuck! He smacks himself
Oh,
really hard.
no.
Fuck! Ferrum has a bunny poster. I could have suggested anyone else.
Oh, it's okay.
Bravv it is.
Dumb.
He did try out his Leechlands accent.
My name is Angela.
No, he do it in the accent.
My name is Angela. I don't
They
know if
won't
it works.
expect a
guys.
thing.
Wait, hold on. I'll roll performance for that. I'll roll performance to see if it works. If it works.
Angela's already clapping.
Not 20. Ooh.
That sounds just like me. Sounds like me when I was
Yeah, that-
only 20.
Yeah, that was a pretty good impression. I guess if we're able to float the idea that Angela is a unisex name, perhaps.
Yeah, just
If
grab
you
a photo
have
of
this
him too,
one,
just in
you-
case.
Do we have like a wig?
You can take some of
Look at
my
the door.
seaweed.
Unfortunately, I do not have disguise other person, I have disguise self.
Let me just,
Well,
like-
disguise self. I mean, Miss Donna, if you can just dress yourself up, then it doesn't matter that you're on the poster, right?
Yes, but I don't really want to hand over a bounty poster of myself to a place with a lot of marines and nobles. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, sure. Bravv it is.
Okay.
Bravv, Bravv,
But my bounty poster, it is very old and it's already been cashed in. So, you know, I
They
don't think
probably
it's
forgot.
yeah, I doubt it's on the forefront of many people's minds.
Okay.
The place where we found it, apparently they just weren't changing it all that often, so I don't think that's a concern. Ferrum is though, we might have to hide Ferrum.
I'll be really sneaky.
I mean, like, they're
Yes.
just a chinchilla. Like, they'll fit in my pocket. Look.
I mean, they were the fucking hamsters. Like,
Ferrum can hang out with Bear, you know, they can just like.
Ferrum, Bear, and the hamsters.
Calico turns to look at Ferrum very slowly with a very serious look in his face. We forgot to put you in the mud prison.
no,
We
didn't
promised.
forget. We did that.
No,
We did that. We did that when you were
promised.
asleep.
Oh, okay. That's good. I didn't want to see that, but I just really felt like we had to do it. Got this
Wait,
done.
are all these zombies people who died in the mud pits?
Yeah. They were stronger the greater their crime was.
Staring at Ferrum, imagining zombie Ferrum.
Zombie
You're
Ferrum is just
greedy.
Ferrum, but like one of those spring eyes falling out.
Springtrap.
Holy shit! Wait, guys.
Back up.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, if Noble's Pass is what it is, I will write a letter and say that I'm going to be arriving. It's a 2-day journey. You guys want to arrive in 2 days? The competition takes place in 4 days. 3 days? 3 days. You want me to just say you'll arrive in 2, and I'll see you then, and then I'll leave it up to you?
Yeah, that would be, yes. I mean, I'm sure it's normal for people to show up the day before.
Yeah, you couldn't scout out the competition. It's going to be a big competition, so might be.
I'm
good to-
really
Yes,
good
that's
at
true.
winning competitions in front of nobles and then not getting picked for the prize. So we can do well.
You are natural.
Thanks, I picked it up from the circus.
Yeah, I watched you with the tornado. If you jumped through a flaming hoop, the hoop wouldn't be that dangerous.
You're right.
Maybe you'll have.
I must have done that one
circus
before.
devils. No, I don't think so. Well, I'm excited to see what you guys do. I hope you win. I hope you win many devil fruits, and I hope that you will if you can make it back to your home, I hope that you can tell your parents whatever it is that they need to know. What if it was just that they needed to take the chicken out of the freezer because you wanted to make dinner?
No, I think it's a little more serious than that.
Okay, well, I wish
But,
you best of luck.
it'd be nice. Thank you. Thanks for letting us stay as well. It was
no problem.
really comfy, actually.
Yes, I didn't want to wake you up to do chores because you guys managed to put out the fire. So otherwise I would have had your asses up and working. So appreciate everything you did.
It has been wonderful seeing you again, Angela.
Oh, it has been wonderful.
I will be sure not be.
Puts a claw on each of your giant claw on each of your shoulders, and then wraps her tail like around your entire body, and it's just her way of giving a hug.
Oh, I hug her back.
It has been great. If I ever figure out how to make a Vivra card, I will I will send you one for me.
Yes, indeed, please do.
Now, I do not like fighting, so I would just rather stay here. All of the babies I throw out in the pond, and they're all, if they were less stupid, they would be traumatized from events of yesterday. But thankfully, they haven't got smart yet. So I will most likely be tending to them, and I will not be leaving Leishlands very often. But feel free to visit if there is ever a time where it will benefit you.
Yes, of course, and I have your transponder snail number, so, we can always have a little...
We can gossip at night.
Yes, of course.
I'll tell you if any bog people come about. Because seriously, what the fuck is
and
that?
let me know if there's any... Yeah, if... keep in contact with the doctors there. They seem to know what they're doing, and if they have any more information into what these things are, let me know.
Okay, excellent. I'll see you guys off. I don't know where your ship is. I think you guys would know. I guess I'll just.
I think Bravv has it.
Just in a barrel. She is just kind of like
it's
walking.
It's a foldable
guys.
boat. It's pretty cool.
I've heard enough crazy stuff. I don't want to know. You can call me and talk to me about it.
You don't want to see a foldable pirate ship.
I want to see it, but if you explain a single one of the mechanisms in it, I'm going to walk away.
I don't know much of the mechanisms. I just know Bravv pops out the ship out of a barrel. So.
Yeah, it kind of just like this barrel here, just kind of like you throw it and then it becomes a ship.
Very
Kinda
cool.
like Donkey Kong in a way.
Oh yes, I love that gorilla. Famous celebrity. Not video game. Real man.
Crazy how every time he throws that DK barrel, there's always one of his friends in there.
Yeah, you ever think it's a bit immoral that he keeps shoving his friends in barrels to later use?
Well, I've always thought think it's that they're just like hiding in barrels and he's like playing hide and seek with them.
Oh, well, that is a very nice interpretation of the story. Of this real life man.
So, anyone seen Onda?
You guys see Onda is just like riding on a homie's back, chasing a bunch of gators, and seems to have stayed out of the house for the full night.
Found him.
Onda, are you not tired?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
No, I slept outside. I slept on like the balcony.
Did you get detected?
No, there was like a couple people out on the balcony, and I helped them out. I practiced my CPR. It wasn't great, but I got some pointers from some of the doctors out there, and we helped a couple lives. I just didn't really want to come in. It's not really my scene, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry. I'll try and be more of a help in our next fight. I just I thought I'd be more useful helping people on the outside.
That's fine.
Okay. Just me and homie are just hanging out. We were making sure that there was a clear path that the gators were showing for the ship to go. So I think we're all good to go. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Any last thing that anyone wants to do? Or are you guys heading out and sailing for Noble's Pass?
Suppose we sail.
Yeah, I'm all good. I have nothing left.
Guys sail out the island quite far away. You see, like on the first night of your journey, you guys kind of anchored on and get to sleep because you don't really have enough crew members to sail for the whole night. So you guys get to kind of take breaks and still arrive quite quickly. Ferrum, in the middle of the night, you hear clawing at your window.
Delightful. Is it a window inside or outside the ship?
It's like it's going to outside. Yeah, it's like a porthole kind of. And there's clawing from outside of it.
Great. I'll peep it open.
You open it,
Have a
and
look at it.
surprise to you, you see Calico scratching the outside of your window.
What are you doing out there? Wait, what?
I had an idea.
Okay, come in. I don't want you to fall out.
I can't fit for you. He just runs up deck, comes down the stairs really quickly. Listen, new discoveries. Alta from the circus.
Okay.
In the circus, there are elephants. Incus bought an elephant recently. Incus is Alta's brother. Thoughts?
Wait.
It all makes sense.
No. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Should we tell her?
No, but I think they're gonna have a really sappy reunion.
Ooh. I've never seen Incus get sappy before.
Oh, he's gonna cry.
Oh my god. Should we do something?
I'm gonna go to bed. He looks really scared, like he's made a discovery he's not ready for. And he runs off and he goes to bed.
I go to bed.
You hear him fake snore next to you.
Like real
That's
snore.
really goes-
That
really
honk
goes-
shoe shit.
Roll me a wisdom save as you guys are sleeping through the night.
Wisdom save.
Bravv wakes up standing upright with plunder in his hand, and you notice that plunder is like shaking quite a bit and is seeming to try and pull you in your sleep to sleepwalk somewhere where it wants, and you hear very silent whispers in it, and it feels like as you're holding it in this moment, it almost feels like you're underwater, like you're really cold. That's where we'll end the session with Bravv.
Uh-oh.
Sword waking him up, but Bravv resisting it and just kind of snapping awake. And we will take off on Noble's Pass next time.